Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard to the show that nobody gives a fuck about at all.
Pretty
The
much.
ones who are watching, the ones who are here, the ones who are hosting. The show nobody gives a fuck about at all. Why? Because this is a show that goes over just one particular topic. Just one topic. Why? Because for those who don't know, my week is always shitty, especially Sundays. But thanks to my shitty weeks that I have, I take advantage of my frustration and I put it into the content that you all see within the program that goes on every single Sunday.
Pretty much.
So, with what goes on, the goal is for all the frustration, entertain you all so you all can have a better Sunday, a better day, and hopefully a good start to the week. As for right now, I am fucking cranky because I've been legitimately asleep all day. Why? Let's just say if you got a job that requires you to get up at 4 in the morning or a certain time at night and stay there till around somewhere in the afternoon, at least 10 to 11 hours a day, me only 10 hours, yeah, you're going to be fucking pissy too if you wake up at a certain time to do something. But as soon as I'm done, I'm going back to fucking bed. And for those who are wondering, it's my beanie. Why? Because it is actually cold outside today.
I wish you can bring that over here.
Surprise, surprise, surprise that it's cold today. It's around 60-some degrees, but here's the deal, though. That coldness ain't going to be it's not going to be lasting because it is going to pick up in the 80s again. Then after that, it's supposed to drop back down like in 1 or 2 weeks. I don't even know.
Well, fucking hell.
But you know what? So be it. It is what it is. Today it's cold. I got a bathrobe on. I got this fucking hat on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cranky. I have not showered. Not shaved at all. That's what I meant to say. And I don't have a lot of topics to be discussing with you all, and I probably might be finding some stuff along the way because why? There wasn't really nothing exciting that I saw within Screen Rant, Looper, Taste of Cinema, the Rich List, or whatever that one website is called, the list something.com.
The richest.
Whatever the fuck those cocksuckers are called. What else? But any other websites, I haven't really found anything exciting except a couple topics which looks pretty cool. And so on and so forth. So welcome aboard to episode number 57 of that show nobody even likes, including I, including them, and including you. But we're all here anyway. Why? Because we all got nothing to do.
Oh God, Jerome.
We could all just be sitting here jerking our gherkins, but nope. That's gonna have to wait till after the show. But that's okay. So, anyways, as for what I'm gonna be talking about with you all, here's my topics. I only got three right now. One of my first topics I got is each state's favorite classic anime Disney movie. I saw this topic shared in the network, thanks to Hunter Hughes, I believe it was the one who shared it.
Mm-hmm.
I have not really gone over it as of yet because I figured it'd be something fun to go over on the program. So see what everyone else has to say, especially with everyone's region that they live in. I might try and find a list sometime soon of everyone's favorite Disney movie internationally, but this one's only surrounding the United States, so gonna be fun looking at that.
I'll be interesting.
We're going to be talking about Burt Reynolds because he recently passed away, which is a very unfortunate fucking and unexpected shame because he was a legend within the film industry. I'll be talking about him a little bit, and especially with the upcoming project that he was supposed to be in, which was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, no specific news or anything talking about it, but we're just going to be talking about just a little discussion of who we should play in it, a little bit about his role again, and so on and so forth. And the last topic I got is we all know about the Conjuring franchise. It's pretty much my favorite franchise in modern film today. Since majority of the time when we are on the show, we talk about present stuff. I got some news surrounding a rumored sequel. Well, excuse me, yeah, a rumored sequel that's gonna be a third installment in a trilogy, a part of the Conjuring franchise, and that is surrounding Annabelle. So news about Annabelle 3, and especially the plans with the Conjuring, not the Conjuring, the Conjuring franchise. So a little bit of news on that, and hopefully some more topics along the row while I am going to be looking up. But before we get to these introductions, there's something I do want to discuss. It's nothing bad, nothing serious at all. But it's the ideal factor that this film page alone, ever since I started this page, it's been growing a little bit. It's been getting some subscribers. As for how many,
more views than subscribers.
Views than subscribers. I would love to gain more subscribers. Hopefully get up to 300. That would be very nice to get up to a little number like that. It'd be a whole deal, and just continue working our way up. But as for what I want to do, though, reviews, yeah. The VHS updates, okay. This program will fuck this shit. But what is the main thing I would love to do? And what was the thing that got the main channel popular? It was game shows.
Originally, yes. Hey, Gary, feedback.
So with this particular case, I'm considering of doing a game show again. Why? To hopefully gain not just for views, but to change things up again. So I would love to do a game show surrounding film, and on this particular page, surrounding film, and make it as original as possible. That'll hopefully gain people's interest, gain people to play, and all that other stuff. So anyways, as for that though, I've been on eBay and there's this wheel I've been looking at. It's like one of those dry erase color-coded wheels, whatever they're called. And I am planning on getting one of those. Why? I think it'd be a huge part to help with a program like that. And let's just say, hopefully we can use that wheel as well for Flicks with the Dicks, because we all play games here on the show as well. So I figure with the majority of games that we play, I think it'd be a nice little addition to if we want to play a game, I'll just write down a list of the games that we play, spin the wheel, wherever the wheel lands on, we'll play on it, and so on and so forth. So that's all I really got to say. I'm done bullshitting, so go right ahead.
Brady Boo.
What? I'm coloring.
Well, look, you and Lucas have something in common.
Sorry, but Lucas doesn't have the same agility as Rainbow Dash. Not even close.
Sorry, I like to draw outside the lines. It shows more of my characteristics.
Oh, drawing, okay. I thought you were comparing to Rainbow Dash.
No, Rainbow Dash.
But anyways, greetings all. Welcome to another episode of Flicks the Dicks. As for topics I have a few Blu-rays to show. I also have a movie review of Crazy Rich Asians. And I stated a couple weeks ago that I would be reviewing all the Halloween films leading up to the new one, which, by the way, the Reynolds been getting massive praise.
Yep.
And I saw a great clip on Twitter at the Toronto Film Festival where they saw the Shape himself, up in the balcony at the theater while the end credits of Halloween were playing.
That's actually, yeah, David Gordon Green, he's a type of guy, he's a mixed bag. Like, sometimes he'll make a fucking shit pile, and then sometimes he'll just knock it out of the park. It's crazy.
He co-wrote one of the most overlooked films of 2016, Goat.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Joe, but okay.
Oh, I have Joe on Blu-ray.
Okay.
I'm never going to get Goat on Blu-ray because they're never going to release it on Blu-ray.
What's up, Geezy? Yeah, he's made some shit piles like Your Highness and The Sitter and something else. It was
Our Brand is Crisis with Sandra Bullock. I heard that was very good.
Man.
But Pineapple Express and
that's a funny movie.
Movies like Pineapple Express and Joe. And I heard Stronger with Jake Gyllenhaal was great. I heard that movie was good.
Lucas loves that movie.
So yeah, that's gonna be today. I'm reviewing Halloween's 1 through 3, aka the only films that have John Carpenter attached. Then next Sunday, I'm gonna review Halloween 4, 5, and 6. Yes, both versions. And then the Sunday after that, Halloween H2O Resurrection and the first Rob Zombie film. And then the Sunday after that, it's gonna be very special.
Oh my god.
And those are the topics I have. So take it away, Jerome.
I don't want to review Halloween 2.
You got plenty of Sundays, okay? So save comments.
Oh. It's one of my negative ones. Oh my god. Okay, Jerome. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 57 of Flicks with the Dex. Introducing the young, yes, Mr. Garrison and Super Mario Fan 03, Brett, a great Brady Boo. Hey, lost levels.
Right now, I'm on Final Fantasy 9.
Oh my god. I want you to play lost levels. If I can beat it, so can you.
Then again, I did beat young Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance.
I'm talking about lost levels. I'm not talking about Dream Drop Distance.
I'm making a comparison because they're both very difficult.
Not as hard as lost levels. That game is not a game. That's a...
Jerome, I want you to try and beat young Xehanort without dying once.
I could do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can.
I've completed some of the most... I have completed some of the most difficult games of all time. Silver Surfer, Ghosts and Goblins, Super Goals and Goals, all the Contra games, Devil May Cry 3, Contra Savage Soldier, Battletoads.
Yeah, but once you beat young Xehanort, you'll realize his plans that pretty much retcon the entire series.
See, even say Cougar's like, beat Lost Levels so Jerome can eat a... Excuse me.
I thought this was a movie show, not a video game show.
Be quiet. I'm talking to Brett.
This is a movie program.
Be quiet.
Video games go on the other page.
Yeah,
this is a movie program.
Your ass. So,
speaking of Paige, she's a hot wrestler. I tell you that.
Too bad she can't wrestle anymore. She had to retire. Yeah, she is fine as hell.
I don't find her attractive.
You be quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, because she's not Asian.
I don't. It's not because of that. I just don't find her attractive in general.
Feedback. Okay, it's gone. Here is what I have to offer. Obviously, we got the numbers for the box office weekend. Watch Mojo. This is from Lucky Boo. The 10 worst animated movies. Watch Mojo. The Loopers' worst films of 2018 so far. Alex Myers sent the top 10 terrible performances, but otherwise great actors. Thank you to Count Victor.
Let me guess who's on that list. Is Al Pacino from Jack and Jill on that list?
I bet you $100 that he has to be.
And also, I'm trying to think of another. I know there's Keanu Reeves and Dracula. That has to be there.
Jesse Eisenberg and Batman v Superman. That has to be on there too. Films I've given a 6 out of 5. The People's Choice Award nominations, thanks to Count Victor. That'd be a hell of a ride to go through. The Oscars most popular film category is put on hold, and thank fucking God, because this goddamn award, it was just stupid and pointless to begin with.
Which means that Black Panther is back in real contention for Best Picture. Thank God.
That's one of the reasons why it was pointless. It keeps it away from Best Picture. Have you ever reached 100% on a game? Yes, multiple times. What else? And now these are the ones in the comment section about Burt Reynolds, which Gary's going to cover. Mm-hmm. I think Brady Boo might cover this one. Halloween at the Toronto Film Festival, how it's just winning over everything. Something about Suspiria.
I'm surprised it's getting like mixed reviews because it's directed by Luca Guadagnino, a director.
I'll tell you what. Well, okay, mixed reviews. No, this movie is not only heavily polarizing. There were many people that walked out of the movie completely pissed.
I don't trust in those people because they're not, You know what? Because here's the thing: when you're a critic, what do? You have to sit through a movie from beginning to end. You don't just pussy out like that. I don't trust in those people. They don't.
It's kind of like with Gene Siskel when he walked out of what was that Chris Farley movie, Black Sheep, when he walked out of Black Sheep, or Siegel when he walked out of Clerks 2, or a couple of other ones.
I don't trust those guys. The ones who walk out, I'm sorry, but they're not real film critics.
No, you have to watch. Well, I have walked out of 2 films, but I still finished them nonetheless. So, yeah, it's Suspiria. Some news about Suspiria, which is one near the top of my list of the least anticipated films of the fall. And I believe that covers it. So until then, let's begin.
I guess Gary's going first. How many topics you have, Gary? It seems Gary has the least amount of topics.
Gary, you're on mute. Gary, you're on mute.
Wait, what?
I'm saying that maybe do you want to go first since you have the least amount of topics?
I guess I can go first. But anyways, I think I have 2 more topics I discovered because I wanted to go over them. So far, I discovered 2 lists, and that is surrounding best films of this year so far from both Thrillist.com. I don't know if that went over, but I'll go over it anyway. And from IndieWire. Their best films of the year. And I'm going to go over the other topics, so I guess I can go first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but anyways, let's just go ahead. Since I mentioned the list, let's just go. And that's the only thing I got up, minus a bunch of random Asian women that I look at because I'm a lonely fucker.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, here is, let's just go over the let's go over the list. Now, which one you want to hear first? The IndieWire or Thrillist.com?
Let's go over IndieWire first because Thrillist. Oh boy.
Yeah, the Thrillist. I just skimmed through their list, and especially what was on it. Oh God.
Okay.
IndieWire first. Save your anger later. Let's do IndieWire first.
Okay, I'm gonna keep a tally of how many films that are just completely, fucking utterly an enigma because no one else has heard of them.
Just like Tommy Wiseau, who's in an
enigma, you dumb shit.
Enigma. And an enigma.
Okay, you partially got it. Okay, go ahead. Go.
And an enigma.
Anyways, you go.
All right. Here we go with IndieWire. This is their 29 best.
I had trouble pronouncing an enemy.
This is their best indie movies of 2018. Well, their best films that they have so far. But anyways, number 29 is a movie called Leave No Trace.
I've heard of it.
I have not. But anyways, that's their number 29. Number 28, Who We Are Now.
Okay, that's number 1.
Wait, when was this list posted, Gary? When was this list posted?
This was posted around May 2nd, 2018.
Oh my God, that was like 4 months, like 3-4 months ago, dude.
Wow.
Oh shit. Well, anyways, let me see. Okay, 9/1/18. Thrills.com is their most recent.
Oh, okay. That's I was gonna say.
Okay, well, I'll just fuck this list then and just say the Thrillers. Okay, never mind that. Anyways, this is updated on 9/1/18. This is from This is from Dan Jackson, whatever his name is. Best movies of 2018 so far from the Thrills.com. Here we go. Number 28 is a movie called Roxanne.
Okay, that's number 1.
Number 27 is a movie called Skate Kitchen.
Number 2.
What? Skate Kitchen.
Number 26, Unfriended: The Dark Web.
I heard that.
I've never seen. Oh, wait. Number 26. How many is this out of 28?
This is around 28.
Okay.
Number 26 is Unfriended: Dark Web.
I find the first Unfriended to be pretty underrated. I haven't seen this one.
Oh, I hated the first movie. I hated every fucking character.
Number 25. This one's not in my top 10, but it is in my honorables. But if I had to say this should be at least higher, that is none other than Crazy Rich Asians.
I still need to see that.
Might like it where it's at. I'll talk about that later.
Constance Wu. Number 24, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That should not even be on the list. I'm sorry.
But anyways, next up, number 21 is a film. Excuse me, 23 is a movie called Revenge.
I
never heard of that movie. That's number 3.
I've heard it's a French film. It's a French film.
All right, next up, number 22, Game Night.
I haven't seen it yet.
This is a fun movie, surprise of the year.
Oh.
All right, next up, number 21 is a movie called Gemini.
Number 4. Jesus Christ, dude. This is why I fucking hate these lists.
Number 20 is a film called The Ritual.
Number 5.
Number 19, oh God, A Quiet Place.
Oh, wait. That should be way fucking higher.
Number 18 is a A24 film called 8th Grade.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's not on my radar, but I've been hearing about how relatable it is. What it focuses on,
it's directed by a YouTuber too. It's directed by a YouTuber.
I'm not interested.
The Ritual was a Netflix movie. Well, no fucking wonder why I never heard of it. Jesus Christ.
Number 17. I don't know why this film was fun and all, but it doesn't deserve to be best material. The Commuter.
Wait, The Commuter is on. That's like, I give this like a 2.5 or 2.75. One of the best. Give me a fucking break, Thrillist.
It was a 3 for me.
Oh
It was a fun as hell movie, but it wasn't the best. Number 16. Oh dear. Funny Faces, the movie.
Number 6.
20 Faces.
The movie with Toni Collette, Alex Wolff,
Oh, wait.
Gabriel Bryan.
Oh,
Hereditary.
Excuse me, Gary. You just said Funny Faces. You didn't give out the title.
Because that's what Hereditary is. It's Funny Faces, the movie.
It's retarded. No, it's fucking orgasmic, out-of-body experience, or taking lava dumps. Hereditary, thank you. How is Hereditary higher than A Quiet Place? That's bullshit. Hereditate, it fucking sucks.
Number 15 is a movie called Minding the Gap.
Okay, that's number 6.
Number 14 is a movie called Unsane, which is one of those films I got to catch up on.
I was gonna watch it twice. I just never got around to it.
All right, next up, number 13 is Black K Klansman.
Oh, Black Klansman.
Probably butcher the name wrong, but
I want to see
What?
it.
It's not on my radar. Spike Lee makes the same fucking movie over and over. Gee, it's about race. Who would have thought?
next up, number 12, The Death of Stalin.
I've heard of it.
I never heard.
Wait,
Number 11.
Hold on a second. No, shut up. Hold on a second. The Death of Stalin. That movie came out last year. Why is it on the 2018 list?
Beats me. Number 10 is a movie called Zama.
Number 8.
Number 9 is Black Panther.
I should be higher.
Number 8 is a movie called Madeline's Madeline.
Oh, number 9.
Number 7 is Mission Impossible Fallout.
How is that not in the top 3?
Number 6 is Leave No Trace. Number 5 is film known as screensaver of the film Annihilation.
Give me a fucking break! That's higher than Black Panther. That's higher than A Quiet Place. This list can go suck a horse cock. Fuck this list, dude.
It's not done. There's more. There's about 4 more. Gonna be 3. Number 4 is a film known as Sorry to Bother You.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it yet. I heard nothing but great things.
No,
Next up,
I don't care for it.
number 3 is a movie called First Reformed.
Yeah.
That's an A24 film. It's not on my radar.
Number 2 is a film called The Rider.
I never even heard of it.
And number 1 is You Were Never Really Here.
No.
Okay,
No.
hold the fucking brakes. Okay, where is Won't You Be My Neighbor? Where's Upgrade? Where's Ready Player One? Where's Avengers Infinity War? Where's The Incredibles 2? Fuck this list, dude!
You were never really here so far as my biggest disappointment of the year, and so far my most overrated movie of the year.
Give me a fucking break, Thrillist.
Let me tell you right now, I got this word that I wouldn't say created, but there's this word that I like saying and calling people because it's true, and it's just the random word that I started saying, and that describes fucking gimps out there, but it's not gimps. I call people fucking dinkies.
Dinkies.
These people are dinkies. They're fucking dinkies.
This list is
What else
garbage.
is there to say?
This list is an F. This list is a big fat fucking F. So many films left out. So much bullshit was higher than other films that deserved it. Fuck.
The one movie I wanted to know where it was.
Ready Player One.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, for anybody's list who does not have this movie on their list, I got no sympathy. Ready Player One.
Yeah, thank you.
Why is that not on there? That is a film worthy enough to be on anyone's list.
Yep. It's easily in my top 3. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, this list is an F. It's a big fuck you.
And
if you don't have Ready Player One on there, then I'm done. I'm just gonna watch
one. And I'm gonna review regarding Ready Player One. Oh, it's supposed to be a negative review, but he says like, "Oh, Steven Spielberg thinks he's making art, but there's not like art. Steven Spielberg's not trying to be Terrence Malick movie."
I seriously do not want to hear these reviews. Why? Because I do not want to get pissed off today. I really don't. I don't feel like yelling today.
I'll get fucking
I don't feel like raising my blood pressure. I don't feel like doing it. But if these reviews are going to keep coming, then it's probably going to get me pissed off anyway, because I don't like fucking dinkies out there talking shit about Ready Player One, because I've read these reviews already, and they make no fucking sense without they're discussing. They're just fucking dinkies who don't even watch the movie at all. And every time they question saying, "This is you folks want to know what a dinky sounds like? I'll tell you exactly how fucking dinky sound like. They sound like fucking children. Literally, they sound like children. This is dinky." Oh, but Ready Player One, the only thing about that movie that people only watch it for is its Easter eggs. You know, it's gotta have the chocolate and the little bunny. You know, Easter eggs like that. Yeah, that's what Ready Player One was. It was just an Easter egg. How about fuck you? There was a reason why those Easter eggs were in this film. It served a purpose.
Yep. Wait, and
you fucking dinkies, dude.
And Tom says, fuck Ralph the movie. I don't watch his content. Dude. I think he's fucking garbage.
I don't even know who the fuck he is, and you know what? I don't even care. Why? Because I don't watch. The thing is, I don't watch people who I don't even know, and if it's a person I don't even know, then I'm not interested.
If it's a person
I don't even know the guy is.
Gary, let Brett speak.
And some of these dinkies could, like, you know, assume your film taste and say you have populist taste. You don't watch enough foreign films or anything.
Oh, that's a PDCA for you. That's a PDCA for you.
You stinky Batman! How could you choose a film like Ready Player One over foreign movies that are masterpieces? You are so gullible. I think I need my binky now. You got me upset.
Okay, JD.
Hell, dude. Fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, this list is garbage. And those people at Letterboxd who write these reviews about Ready Player One, if you read them, they have no fucking idea how to review a movie because they make no goddamn sense. They really don't.
I believe I just said that, but okay.
But still, I did the Cliff Notes version.
They can't be worse than Armand White, can they?
No one's worse than Armand White. No, excuse me, Moron Ass Wipe. Excuse me. Thank you. I don't care for Letterboxd either. Adam Sandler. Well, fuck him. He's canceled.
Yeah, for those right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't go on those websites at all. Why? Because I don't need to. By the way, I'm not doing the JD voice. I'm doing my own thing.
Oh, I know. Okay, what's the next category?
Fucking dinkies, dude.
Yep,
Ready
that fucking list is an F. A big fat fucking F.
Ready Player One. If for those dinkies out there who are gonna talk shit about Ready Player One, do me a favor, rewatch the movie and actually understand what it's about, because everything is visually explained of what's going down. That whole movie served the fucking purpose. Fucking hell, dude.
Well, that's what I'm
God
saying.
damn.
That's what I'm saying, OMB. That's why I don't. That's why I don't give him my attention, because he's fucking garbage.
Oh, but why would you say that about what? Get the fuck out of here, you goddamn dinky. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about. Let's continue on. No more discussion of Ready Player One, because I don't want to raise my blood pressure tonight. But let's continue talking about no list or anything. But that was the only list I had. One additional topic. But let's go ahead and talk about this Annabelle. We all know about Annabelle. Annabelle, it is one of my all-time favorite horror icons when it comes to real-life paranormal cases, because you all know right now, for those who don't know, I'm going to say it again, I'm a paranormal freak. There is a guy out there, speaking of a Ralph, I'm going to call this guy Ralphie, because that's who he is. He's Ralphie, and he looks like a member of ZZ Top. But anyways, really cool guy. He's actually got a soothing voice. He really does. But his YouTube name, Black Lotus Productions.
He does look like a member of the ZZ Top.
He is a guy who goes over stuff either in the paranormal realm, conspiracy cases, rumors, myths, legends, stuff like that.
Gary, you know what he also looks like? He looks like today's version. He looks like superstar Billy Graham. He does, dude.
Except no steroids.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyways, Black Lotus Productions, Ralphie, really cool guy, newest member of the network. Glad to have him in. Shout out to his page. Check out his channel if you are a paranormal, paranormal conspiracy rumor, hauntings, urban myths and legends, stuff like that. If you're a fan of it, like I am, give his channel some love, because
thanks to Jared for actually letting us know about him.
Yes, my new film review co-host. So
yeah,
you ran off with Lucas. So
I didn't run off with Lucas. My ass. He asked me to do some reviews. I did 3 reviews for him. 3. How many have I done with you? And how successful were they? Especially with Fisted. Especially with
I did. Who did it first? That's right. It was me. It was me who did it first.
Views.
You ran off with Lucas, so I'm running.
I did not run off with Lucas.
I'm running off with the other guy. So
no, I never ran out with him. He asked me, and that's how it happened. I only did a couple reviews. I've done many with you, especially the Fisted that did 40,000 views. 40,000. You and I most watched video. Shut the fuck up. You and I most watched video.
You're just jealous for the fact that I'm with
my aching nutsack.
You are jealous that I am choosing the snack pack puree pudding. That's why.
40,000.
Don't be upset.
40,000.
Don't be upset.
40,000.
Don't be upset. Puree pudding's nice. He's a good guy. He's my other soulmate.
Quiet. Happy birthday, Adam Sandler. Oh, get the fuck out of here with that cancer.
Puree pudding's my main soulmate, and we've actually got some projects that him and I are planning to do together down the road.
Yeah, and I hope you two have a great, swell old time.
It's okay. So most of it's going to be on his page, because he's actually got. I'm going to give it to Puree Pudding, dude. I'm not going to review any of his stuff that he's got planned, but let me just tell you all right now about him. He is a smart man when it comes to creating ideas. He's actually a lot smarter than I am when it comes to creating ideas. He's got some really cool
I
stuff.
bet he is, Gary.
He actually is smart. If you heard some of his ideas, it's actually really clever.
Remember, 40,000 for one review. And that's not the only one that was a juggernaut. And feedback.
I got confidence he'll get 40,000 views. Who discovered him? That's right, me. I discovered him. So anyways.
But who helped you with a lot of bullshit that happened? Me.
Boston.
You cocksucker.
He's my soulmate.
Yeah, great he is.
He's my main squeeze. He's my Tootsie Roll Pop.
A Tootsie Roll Pop. Okay, what?
But anyways, moving on here, man. With the Annabelle, I just figured I'd just flirt with puree pudding again, because you all know me. I choose him over any day. Oh, by the way, let me just say this right now, folks. As much as I love getting laid, I'll choose that over anything except for one. In my car, the 2018 Subaru, the greatest invention is there. An ass warmer built in a cart seat. During the winter time, if you push this certain button, the whole seat warms up. Back, lower back, arms, even, and most of all, your ass gets warm.
Calvin Victor says, I thought Austin wanted Spider-Man over you, Gary. Oh!
Because it's the truth. He does want Spider-Man over me. Unlike Jared, he doesn't choose Spider-Man. He fucking chooses me right here. And you know what? I'm more than happy with that. But anyways, let's just, no more getting off topic here. Let's just get back to what we're going to discuss here with Annabelle 3. New plot details for the latest Conjuring spinoff. And let's go right ahead. But anyways, the Conjuring universe's favorite demon-possessed doll and one of my personal favorite stories surrounding Annabelle. Director Gary Dauberman shares some new plot details while Warner Brothers continue to try and salvage its problematic DCEU brand with films like Aquaman and Shazam. Aquaman already had a successful cinematic universe under its umbrella. The Conjuring universe may not be a full gigatonic blockbusters like the DCEU, but its performance with fans is a lot more consistently positive as its fictional returns. For example, this talks about The Nun. I'm not going to read that because, again, red spoilers. But anyways, since the Conjuring franchise, since the Conjuring's release, the franchise has put over a new film nearly every year. 2014 saw Annabelle got for her first spin-off. 2016 played host to The Conjuring 2. 2017, we know Annabelle creation. Then we know we got The Nun this year. Now we're going to be having Annabelle come out, which honestly I can really understand why it's coming out, because here's the deal, though, minus The Nun, we all know of another concept that's going to be coming out in the Conjuring franchise, and that is none other than the Crooked Man.
The Crooked Man,
which
yep.
has me worried. The worry I have with the Crooked Man is that I do not want it to be another Babadook. That's what I do not want happening.
Wait,
that's what will scare me the most.
Why don't you want it to be a critically acclaimed film?
Because here's the thing with the
overrated piece of shit.
Because if you look at because here's what, to me though, I may be wrong, but in my eyes, I see somewhat of a comparison with storytelling of the Crooked Man and the Babadook. Some similarities with their background, a story, especially poetic, creepy feel to it. But with the Babadook, it was just one of those pretentious horror films that did not scare me at all. And you just try to use a figure to be intimidating.
I don't know if it was pretentious.
Gary, why is that a bad thing?
For me, it was. Why is it? What's what?
Because he doesn't want that. Because he doesn't want that series to go down that path.
Yeah, because the Conjuring franchise, to me, I've said it once and I'll say it again. The Conjuring franchise is my best and favorite franchise of this particular decade. Of this particular franchise that I would put myself in, it would be this one. Because you know me. This has been, I wouldn't say it's a perfect franchise because it's not, but it is a fun franchise. Again, the Annabelle movies, there's that. And then you got the Conjurings. We all know how I feel about the Conjurings. To me, it is the best horror movie of this decade. To me, it is a perfect modern. It's a perfect modern day horror movie. It is. It has everything that personally for me I expect and love in a horror movie. And for the Crooked Man, for the story like itself, especially the poem, I do not want it to fall under the trap of the Babadook, where it is something that's going to try and scare you or do something that's going to be weird.
I will
I do
say
not
this
want that
about
to happen.
I will say this about the Babadook. Okay, the first 55 minutes, it was like one of the worst fucking movies ever, and one of the most annoying movies. That goddamn kid and the kids in general were just like fucking Satan little helpers.
That was one of my main negatives was the little kids.
But the last like 30, 40 minutes was awesome. And I was just thinking to myself, why couldn't that be the whole film? That's why I gave it like a 4 or 5 out of 10.
So, anyways, I do not want the Crooked Man to fall into that place. But continuing on with Annabelle. All right, but we're continuing on. We all know about the nun that came out, but during a recent interview with Slash,
sorry. But what would you rather be? To be like a critically acclaimed film like The Babadook, or a critically panned film like Ouija?
I want it to be a critically acclaimed film that's not like The Babadook.
Basically, the expectations I would love the Crooked Man to be is something similar to what we get in the Conjuring. Something that is a perfect horror film and actually surrounds a urban legend perfectly. So far, I'll name a couple films that surrounds like a folklore / urban legend, but mostly folklore, that ended up being shit. The Bye-Bye Man and Slender Man.
Oh my God.
I don't need to say anything more. I would love to see a movie that surrounds a urban legend or a folklore tale. I believe the Crooked Man is a folklore tale that is done right. I would love to see that.
I would like to see a movie on, speaking of folklore tale, I would like to see one on Cthulhu. That would be a great horror movie.
That would actually be really good.
But as for folklore tales, there is a movie coming out surrounding La Llorona. I'll talk more about that once the time comes, because that right there is going to be my most anticipated horror film for next year, but I have worries for it, though. But we'll get to that once the time comes around. But continuing on with the Conjuring franchise, speaking of the Conjuring, I would love there to be a Conjuring 3 surrounding the 1980s werewolf case and get James Wan to come back and do that movie. There you go.
Does he have any returns of coming back to the Conjuring series?
For me, from what I know, nothing. I don't think none's been said yet. But as for the Nun, I'm glad nobody's been spoiling it for me. I don't want to hear no spoilers. I don't want to hear nobody's thoughts. Nothing personal. I just want to go in blind as I can, not knowing a damn thing. But I only have 3 expectations with the Nun. 1, to be scary. 2, to give an excellent story. And 3, if you've all seen that short horror film, The Nurse, which is 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I want it to be something. The Nurse was, to me, for only 2 minutes, it was a piece of art.
Oh, it was fucking frightening.
That's what I love in a paranormal horror film or surrounding a tale. That's what I want to fucking see.
Here's a spoiler for The Nun. The Nun is...
No.
The Nun is agnostic. The Nun is actually agnostic.
Oh, but jumpa.
Brett, not a word. No more.
Jumpa.
Be quiet.
Too late.
You
Jumpa.
fucking poop face.
Thank God I didn't hear it. So anyways, with the Nun, my main expectation is I would love to be somewhat similar to what we got in that 2-minute horror film known as The Nurse, which was fucking spooky as hell.
Oh my God.
No music. One little girl. Creepy as hell. Then you got this figure and that ominous music playing, dude. Oh, it just sent shivers right down the spine. Then once you saw The Nurse itself, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh, it wasn't even a jump scare. It was, to me, that's those type of scares I love. I don't jump scares. It can work in a good way. It depends. But if there's a build up to where it shows your character, you can get scared in a perfect way. And The Nurse, it was done perfectly. Beautiful film. Why is it beautiful to me? Because to me, it's a perfect 2-minute horror film.
It
But yeah,
was actually superb. It really was.
for 2 minutes only, you got a whole movie right there.
A
But
Cthulhu movie.
honestly, though, if you want me to tell you something, I would love to see a full adaptation of that particular movie, that particular short film. I would love to see a whole adaptation. I really would, because that film alone sells a whole entire story that can be done. I think it'd be perfect. But
Perfect.
no more. Let's just get right back to Annabelle. 3. That's going to go before cameras mid-October. So I'm in deep prep on that show where you're bringing the franchises back after being so far away in Romania. It's set in the Warrens' house. It's what happens when Annabelle comes into the artifact room. Ooh. Much like Swamp Thing. What happens when Annabelle comes in the artifact room and how
Swamp Thing.
she affects her environment. Ooh. I like that. I like that. I like that particular idea where this film alone, it's basically going to be like a sequel to the first movie, but instead, this film's going to carry on into the Warrens' home, where how they were able to bring the Annabelle doll into a film and what the rituals they had to do to make sure that particular doll doesn't affect everything else in the shit that they do.
Mhm.
I'm interested in that. I'm actually interested in that. My only worry is that are they going to bring back Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga for that
They
particular one?
I
If
think
they
they
don't,
should. Oh, God
if they do not bring Ed and Lorraine Warren, Patrick Wilson, and Vera Farmiga in that movie, to me, it's gonna be fucking doomed from there. Because those two is what set the Conjuring movies in the first place. And to me, you want me to tell you something? If you want to talk about the best pair, male and actor and actress that work together, those two are to me my best favorite duos when it comes to working in a film today. Because they were so perfect with each other.
What happened next? I married him. that was the best line.
Oh my god, it was my best quote in The Conjuring 2. My
Hey,
best quote that year.
It was also my best quote of the year.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Gary. Maybe they, I mean, you're acting like they could cast Kate McKinnon or Pauly Shore in the roles instead. Maybe they could cast a good pair. You know, maybe who would fill in the shoes.
No.
I don't even want Kate McKinnon in films in general. She's fucking garbage.
No. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, they have been perfect for filling the role as Ed and Lorraine Warren. They got a special connection together, working together in general, and they got a connection for these particular films, and I would love to see that come back. Hell, I want to see it happen, come back in The Conjuring 3, if that's ever possible. So there you go. As for Annabelle 3, it's got my interest. If they can bring back those guys for this movie, you got my full support. That's all I would love to hear.
Well, then, can't you just call it Conjuring 3 if you're gonna bring back the Warrens?
No. I would not call it The Conjuring 3. Why? I'll tell you exactly, because with Ed and Lorraine Warren, especially with their history and such of out of all the paranormal cases, at least showcase some of the biggest cases that they've done. They've already done that in the first movie, second film. Obviously, they should do that with the third movie. And like I said, the third movie, I wanted them to surround it in the 1980s, talking about their case with the werewolf. Bring back James Wan. There you go. You got my full hype rate. You got my full hype right there. So yeah, what do you fellas think before we move on?
Pretty much explained everything what I should say.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I hope it's on the same level of Annabelle creation and not the first Annabelle.
Thank you. I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, as for next topic here, moving on, man. Next topic that we got here is no specific titles. This is more like a discussion. I want to talk about Burt Reynolds.
Oh, yes.
He is.
We all know about Burt Reynolds.
Yes, he is like one of the biggest actors in the 70s and 80s, and one time in the 90s.
What up, Boogie Nights?
Boogie Nights. What? You think I was talking about Cop and a Half?
Oh, don't you ever bring up that fucking movie.
He unexpectedly passed away, which was a huge surprise to us all because it was something we were not expecting. But we all know Burt Reynolds. He was born 36, 2018, so he was up there in age. But the thing is, he was supposed to be playing in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
And they
Here's what I know about that.
Yeah.
His scene, he never got the scenes that he was supposed to be in, they were never filmed.
No, they never were.
So that leaves Tarantino in a small rut of who is he going to replace Burt Reynolds with? That's what I want to know, is that who should be replacing Burt Reynolds?
Well, he did cast Bruce Dern in a couple of his films.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Bruce Dern could film that role if he's fitting enough. I'm not sure though.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Okay, I just want
They could pull.
knew it was going to happen because Burt Reynolds has been handicapped for quite some time. He's been in a wheelchair for a few years, but at the same time, it's really sad to hear he passed away because, like I said, he was one of the greatest actors who ever graced the silver screen back in the 70s with Deliverance.
Oh, he was like one of the biggest names in the 70s and 80s, like Smoking the Bandit, Deliverance, and
Longest Yard, the original.
The original, which is really good, by the way.
Yeah, and and well, say Cannonball Run. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the 90s, well, it's the only film I have with him on Blu-ray, and it's a terrific one. Boogie Nights, at which he said that he never saw because of his butting heads with my boy Paul.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, Burt Reynolds was a terrific actor, and he left behind, a legacy that we'll never forget. And I remember in an interview that he was once offered the role of James Bond, but he declined because he said that people don't want to see an American James Bond. He's got the looks, though, but I do agree.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame that he won't be filming the Quentin Tarantino. I don't even know if his role is going to be that big enough in the first place. So I want to say if it's like a Boogie Nights or yay, another comeback for Burt Reynolds. So yeah, it's really sad that Burt Reynolds had passed away. And oh yeah, remember he was the voice of Charlie in All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he was.
Yeah. And I loved him in that Mel Brooks comedy, Silent Movie, in that shower scene.
Oh, what movie was that?
Silent Movie by Mel Brooks.
That's right.
The shower
Gary
scene
feedback.
the shower scene where a bunch of men are like all over him, including
And he like he does that scream.
that was a great scene.
That's a classic scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Burt Reynolds will be missed, and thank you, Burt, for leaving behind so many great movies that you've given us. We also remember you for slapping an interviewer.
And well, not only that, but Mark Sermons from Double Dare about him being married.
Yeah, he was a very short-tempered actor.
Oh, he was big time,
but a great actor nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I gotta say about Burt Reynolds.
WrestleMania 11.
Man, what a shame! It's a shame about Burt Reynolds. Now, as for who's gonna be replacing him, I don't know if they're gonna find a replace him, nor they're probably gonna get someone to cast someone to play that role in the movie at all. I really have no idea whatsoever. So I really don't know what to say, except he's going to be dearly missed. And as for who's going to be playing in the movie, I really don't know. But I will give you all, I managed to look at the full cast who's in it. Obviously, Leo, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Damian Lewis. He's playing as Steve McQueen. Luke Perry as Wayne Maunder. Emily Hirsch as
Emile
Hirsch.
We got Dakota Fanning coming back, playing as a Manson family member, playing as Lynette Squeaky Fromme. I'm probably butchering her name. I'm butchering her name wrong. But here was the deal, though, about her. She was in the Manson murder, but she was actually someone who was attempting to assassinate President Gerald Ford at the time. Figured that'd be interesting, spooky deal. Obviously, we got that one dude. What the fuck was his name? Damien Harriman as Charles Manson. And I just recently found,
who is one of the kids in The Sound of Music. And as I stated, he was the first Spider-Man, not Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. But anyways, as for what was it? They managed to this is something I did not know. Apparently, they're gonna have someone play as Bruce Lee in this movie. They got a guy named Mike Moe as
who is best known
Bruce Lee.
who is best known for playing Ryu in the web Street Fighter series, which I heard is really good.
Okay. I'm curious to see how they're going to make him look like Bruce Lee, and we all know about Bruce Lee, the biggest badass, one of the biggest badasses, if not the most iconic guy in mixed martial arts.
The guy was 135 pounds. The guy was 135 pounds, and he kicks you. When he kicks you, it's like a hit by a fucking truck.
He was he was a legit, huh?
Like I said, he played the live action Ryu in the Street Fighter web series, so maybe he's got the moves and all that.
Possibly, but still, no matter what, dude, no man's gonna be like Bruce Lee.
Sad that him and his son had to go.
Yeah, dude. Bruce Lee, I believe it was he had some sort of disorder.
I don't know. I forgot what it was, to be honest with you.
But we all know about Brandon Lee, the Crow, so we don't really need to go into that.
The most onset accident in history.
Yeah. But anyways, that's very interesting to hear about that. So still not really much of a big discussion within Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Just wanted to surround Burt Reynolds and what the deal is with that.
Don't forget Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, him as well. I didn't really go over everyone. I just want to go over at least a good bundle of people.
Kurt Russell's in it.
To me, one of the big badasses. Michael Madsen, he's gonna be in it as well. He's a guy who's almost in every Quentin Tarantino film. Almost.
He's in the Kill Bills. He's in Reservoir Dogs as Mr. Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Hateful
Eight. That's right. He was in Hateful Eight. Yeah, he's like a
he's like one of biggest. He's a big Tarantino guy, really big. But I have nothing against it because he does well in Tarantino's movies. But anyways, last topic I got. This is coming from Entertainment Weekly, and this is a list I saw from that Hunter posted. Hunter Hughes posted, and I think it'd be a nice little fun list to go over. And that is each state's favorite classic animated Disney movie.
I figured out what mine was, and it wasn't The Lion King, because a lot of people's were.
But anyways, the darlings of animation. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to go over the list in general to see what it is. So anyways, moving on, man. All right, first off we got here is... Whoa. Hold on, I got pop-ups here. For Alabama, we got The Lion King.
I told you, most of these are going to be The Lion King.
For Alaska, you got Bambi.
Oh.
That kind of makes sense because of its location.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. For Arizona, we have The Little Mermaid.
I want to bang Ariel.
Next up that we got here, we have for Arkansas, you have Pocahontas.
No. What's it called, Gary?
Arkansas.
No. Come on.
I'm saying it right.
No, Gary.
No, that's the name of it.
Fucking Arkansas.
No, not gonna bother.
No, come on. No, come on. Say it. Say
Arkansas.
Say it, you fucking nick of poop.
Arkansas.
No. Say fucking Arkansas.
No, I do not feel like yelling.
Oh, you don't have to yell. Just say it like
yelling.
No, I didn't tell you to yell. Say it. No.
Maybe
say it right now. Say it right now.
Tomorrow.
No.
Tomorrow. Moving on, California.
Shut
California.
California. You have Arkansas.
No.
Cocksucker.
For California, you have Aladdin.
Huh.
Nice one right there. For Colorado, you have The Lion King. For Connecticut, you have The Lion King again.
Yeah, I told you, most of these are going to be The Lion King.
For Delaware, I like this pick, Lady and the Tramp.
Well, you are a tramp.
I know. Number 10. Next up, you have The Little Mermaid for Florida.
Oh wow! So me and my boys from Florida all have the Little Mermaid. We're gonna be tag teaming Ariel.
Georgia, you guessed it, Lion King.
Oh my God.
Hawaii.
Hey Matthew.
Hawaii. This one is my favorite.
Mulan.
Yep.
No sniffles. I said no sniffles. I said no sniffles.
That movie brings me
Hey,
joy, man.
Feedback.
That movie brings me joy, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, Gary. Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, fuck. No, he's in Aladdin. Gary, feedback. Jesus
I fucking despise Gilbert Gottfried.
Gary,
so
feature
annoying.
feedback.
He's fucking annoying. But anyways, next up, another advertisement. Idaho is Sleeping Beauty.
What's it called again?
Sleeping Beauty.
No, the state.
Idaho.
You said it right that time.
All right, for Illinois, you guessed it, The Lion King again.
Oh my God, dude.
For Indiana, same movie.
Jesus Christ. I think Lion King takes up.
It's the highest grossing 2D film of all time. What do you expect?
For Iowa, you have, again, same movie. Kansas. I don't need to say it. For Kentucky. Ooh,
I thought Kansas. What? Oh, wait, you haven't gotten there yet. Okay. I know what Tennessee's going to be.
I don't know it yet. For Kentucky, you have the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother.
I like that pick.
Yeah.
All right, next up for Louisiana, you guessed it. For Maine, you have Robin Hood.
I'm surprised for Louisiana it isn't The Princess and the Frog.
Quite. For Maryland, you have Bambi.
Oh boy.
For Massachusetts, you have The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
For Michigan, same movie.
Oh my God, Lion King.
For Minnesota, ooh, I like
the states
out of all, so far, minus Hawaii's pick. I like this one. Minnesota's pick, the Aristocats.
Aristocats.
Minus Hawaii, Minnesota's my other favorite one pick.
Mm-hmm.
For what's next? What we got here? For Mississippi, you have Fantasia.
Okay, that's something different. All right.
I like that.
At least
for Missouri, I like Missouri's pick a lot as well. The Aristocats.
At least with my state, at least they have something other than the Lion King, like the Little Mermaid.
For Montana, you have Bambi.
That makes sense.
For Nebraska is The Fox and the Hound.
Oh, that's such a.
I have it on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! That sequence with the dog saves the fox, or the hound saves the fox from the owner when he's about to shoot him, and just oh my God, so good.
It was. For Nebraska, you have what is it? Yeah, dude. I fucking love dressing comfy. I love being comfortable, man. Fucking hell. I had a beanie on earlier, but I realized it wasn't necessary. For Nevada, you have The Little Mermaid.
Well, yeah, Nick. The reason why I'm always wear these is not because I'm big. It's because it's hot as fuck in Arizona.
For New Hampshire, you have Robin Hood.
Okay, something different.
For New Jersey, you have Aladdin. For New Mexico, here's a change of pace. You have Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, there we go.
For New York, this is a nice pick. Dumbo.
Dumbo.
All right, next up we got over here, man. If this fucker can load up. Wait, I think I skipped one. Oh wait, no, I didn't. For North Carolina,
Okay.
For North Carolina, I don't even need to bother say it.
Lion King.
Next up, North Dakota, The Fox and the Hound.
Okay, excellent.
For Ohio, I'm just gonna move on.
God damn, dude. Okay, there should be more. There's a lot of Disney films out there. Why is Lion King getting so fucking many of them?
Because it's the highest grossing 2D film of all time.
Well,
I've not seen Cinderella. I've not seen Snow White yet. I've not seen Princess
Sleeping
of the
Beauty.
Frog.
I have a
I've
feeling,
seen no Sleeping Beauty.
I
Sleeping
have a
Beauty.
feeling, I have a feeling what Tennessee is gonna be, but I'm gonna wait till we get there.
Something like that, yeah. But Oklahoma, it's the other most popular film on this list. Bambi. For Oregon, you have Robin Hood. For Pennsylvania, I'm gonna move on.
Oh my god.
For Rhode Island, just not gonna say a word. South Carolina,
Damn.
Rhode Island. They're counting Rhode Island.
South Dakota, you have the Fox and the Hound. For Tennessee, the Aristocats.
Oh, damn it!
I enjoy that. I like that pick. For Texas,
Hold on, Gary. What, Brett?
huh?
I thought Tennessee was gonna be the Hannah Montana movie.
Oh. I'm not picturing that with a 50-foot ball.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it once more. I gotta get up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
I gotta go. I have to. I have a job that I'm gonna be at for 10 hours straight, packaging boxes and engineering machines, and I need full on energy to do that. And I'm trying to save all my energy for it. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna get my blood pressure going.
Your blood pressure's always going.
Just not tonight. It's building up on the interior, but I'm just not going to because I don't feel like yelling. I'm tired, and like I said, I got a job to do tomorrow.
You took my job.
We'll just leave it at that. For Texas, you have The Little Mermaid. For Utah, it is actually a 14-way tie.
14.
What?
Yeah. You have Snow White, Pinocchio, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, The Jungle Book, Robin Hood, Little Mermaid,
Oh, that's
Beauty
the
and
first
the
time we heard
Beast,
the Jungle.
the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, and Tarzan. And those are all the movies that have not even been mentioned at all.
What the fuck?
Giuseppe, my boy.
Hey, Giuseppe, how you doing?
Yeah, those are movies I have not heard yet. Next up, that was all in Utah. Next up, Vermont. Ooh, I like this change of pace. 101 Dalmatians.
Ah, that was another one that wasn't even mentioned.
For Vagina, Virginia, you have Bambi.
Vagina, Virginia.
For Washington, you have The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. For Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wait, Washington, D.C.? That's a city, Gary.
But that's what it says on the list.
Washington, D.C. is our nation's capital. It's in Maryland.
I'm just going by the list. I'm not making it
dumb
up.
shit.
I'm not even going to say Washington, D.C. because that's why I skipped over it because you should know.
It's a lie.
For West Virginia, it's Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. I like that. For Wisconsin, I'm not going to bother. For Wyoming, it's Hercules.
That's the first time we heard that one.
And that is it.
Jesus Christ. This list would have been awesome if it wasn't the same old shit.
Yeah. But anyways, that's the list, and that's all my topics. So go ahead, big boy, your turn.
I have not heard a single one from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my God! Not one. That's arguably that's my favorite Disney animated film.
Unless you count Ohio's Big Tie. Oh wait, Jerome, how many topics do you have?
I have lots of topics.
Oh well, I only have some Blu-rays and the 3.
Oh, you go ahead then.
And I guess I'll start with the
All
other
right,
one.
Brady, go right ahead. Your turn.
Brady boo.
Yay! I'll start with the one with Jerome suggested that I could probably go over is the Halloween, like the new Halloween film. Okay.
Yes.
Halloween before Toronto had a test screening, and it was bashed. People hated it at first. And
yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me because I remember hearing an interview. I was like, "Oh God, that's the red flag right there." stating that this Halloween movie is made for the fans. And when,
that is not. Yeah, that's like the worst thing you can do.
yes, and when they got the test screens, it got hated. So I guess they thought themselves, maybe we shouldn't make it for the fans. I guess they did some rewrites and some reshoots, and then premiered at Toronto, and it's like the best reviewed Halloween film since the original.
They're saying not only that, it's like one of the best horror films since like maybe A Quiet Place, or maybe even before that.
Yeah, and like I said, I saw a really cute clip on Twitter where the Shape himself is on the balcony while the credits are scrolling up. So good, at least they're showing the credits and not the movie itself. That's good. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. I don't know if I call myself a massive fan of the series. I do, obviously, the first one and some other Halloween films to get to later. But it's nice to hear a Halloween film get this kind of praise again.
Mm-hmm.
And John Carpenter's the executive producer, so it's nice to see him back. Not
only that, he's doing the music and something else too, I believe.
The music, and especially after even he showed his distaste for the Rob Zombie films.
Thank you, because they're fucking garbage.
And actually, he didn't like Rob Zombie as a person because Rob Zombie lied to John Carpenter in regards about something. I'm not sure what it is though.
Well, not only that, Rob Zombie's a fucking hypocrite, because I remember he literally said this, folks. He said that he despises filmmakers that does remakes from classic films, and he did it not once but fucking twice.
You should talk.
We're not going to discuss those films yet.
Asshole. Fucking asshole.
But I'm very happy to hear a Halloween. I was expecting this movie to get okay or good reviews, not massive praise.
Oh yeah, this is like unanimous huge praise.
I was skeptical because Danny McBride is co-writing the film. I was like, Danny McBride and Halloween? I'm not so sure about it.
Well, he has worked with David Gordon Green before, so.
Yeah, but when I think of Danny McBride, the last thing I think of is horror, even though he was the best character in Alien Covenant.
He was the only good thing about it.
But yeah, it's nice to see a Halloween film get this kind of praise, and I can't wait to see it for myself. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, those are my 2 cents about the new Halloween film. I'm gonna go over a movie review, and this is a film that has been in my top 5. That is my number 5 least anticipated film of the summer. Really?
I just love that silence right there.
This silence isn't golden. Go ahead, Brett.
No, it's brown.
Oh my
okay,
God.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Anyways, this film has been in my top 5 least anticipated films of the summer. Mostly due to who's behind this film, because so far I've hated his films.
Step Up, right?
The first Step Up, but then he also did G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Oh.
A film that was in my top 15 worst movies of 2015. And we put me in so much fucking pain and misery.
Which one?
It's a film.
Wait.
As if Josie and the Pussycats could get any stupider.
Oh, Gem and the Holograms.
But in case you know, no, that's not my worst music-based film of 2015. It's Strange Magic. Anyway,
Strange Magic.
So yeah, this film is Crazy Rich Asians. I was really surprised about hearing the reviews for this film.
Oh my God, it's one of the best reviewed films of the year.
Yeah. So then I saw the film, in theaters with my sister, and here's what I have to say about this movie. John M. Chu, don't ever make films like Gem and the Holograms ever again. Because this film, so far, is my most surprising movie of the year.
Oh, wow.
I was surprised at how much I really enjoyed this movie.
I enjoyed everything.
Oh, of course you. Yeah, of course.
Except for that.
Yep.
He can go fuck off for all I care. Look, there's a difference between objective views and subjective views and personal grudges. Objectively, I had to be honest with how I felt, but personal grudges, yeah, he can go fuck off for all I care.
Why? Because he's a good-looking Asian guy with nice abs and a nice smile and.
No.
Oh, he's
using that to his advantage because I'm just a guy who got the nice ab, the washboard, like ice cream, and then poo-poo comes out,
Okay, hey,
the poo-poo.
Oh my God, I swear to God.
But no more of that. But still, conscience with my honey there, bear. You ain't gonna have her. How about fuck you?
Okay, then you're gonna have Jen Cayenne. Then it's gonna be one or the other.
Whatever one's that's single. Here we go with the joy again. Here we go with that. Why do people enjoy upsetting me?
I don't know.
Why do you people do this to me?
Because we love you.
I know. I wish.
No. I said no, Get Bear. Be back.
I wish who loved me too.
I know she's cute as a fucking button, man. Let me tell you. God damn, she's adorable, man. If you ever saw what she looked like,
I thought I was reviewing a movie.
no, not Joy the movie.
I got carried away.
You gotta see this lovely young lady, man. She is so adorable. She's like a cute kitty cat you want to snuggle with. She's like, ooh,
just make it fucking worse with me. Motherfucking God, I don't like any of you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brady.
All right. So anyway, I don't know if I put this in my top 10 best movies of the year, but I still really enjoyed the hell out of this movie. Okay, first off, Constance Wu in this movie is so damn good in this movie. She does not play the typical, rom-com girl, love interest in this movie. She is actually really good in this movie. She brings so much to the table with her performance, and I really love the chemistry between her and what's that guy's name? I can't.
You don't even know what his name is.
Gary Arch.
Don't worry about his name. He's not important. Just continue.
You know what, Gary? For your birthday, I'm gonna have him pop out of the cake instead of Constance Wu.
I really love their chemistry in this movie. I thought it was so well written and did not feel forced whatsoever.
Yeah, like usually most rom-coms are.
Yeah. And Michelle Yeoh of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon fame as the mother. Oh my God, she is so good in this movie. I love her. I love her so much. She was
actually my negative.
Really?
I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan of her. I couldn't get into her character.
Oh, okay.
That's the only negative I had.
Damn.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I love how much she's just watching over her son, who is married to this girl who she claims her as a gold digger, and
which I was not satisfied with.
She is awesome in this movie. I really love her. And
I wasn't satisfied.
And I cannot believe I'm saying this, but holy shit, Ken Jeong is funny.
Well, the last time I actually saw him funny was in the first Hangover movie.
Not the first Hangover, but that was it though. Everything
else, that was it. Oh my God,
he
was the worst thing about it.
Yeah, but everything else from Furry Vengeance.
Oh my God.
Norman of North to Ride Along 2. He is just obnoxious.
Oh, he's the worst. Yeah.
Just so you know, he was a doctor first before he started in movies.
Oh my God, maybe he should have stuck with a doctor. Well, then again, he was a doctor and Knocked Up. How funny.
Everyone's got gas in the chat right now.
Ken Jeong so far, I say Ken Jeong is the funniest character in this movie, especially some of the first time there's a dinner scene, and he's dressed up as Elvis. I'm not.
Okay. I've heard about this scene. People say he was just fucking hysterical.
He is actually funny. It's nice to see him funny again.
I wonder why with a change of pace for John M. Chu.
I guess he maybe he's really starting to shape up after maybe he read the reviews of Gem and the Holograms and Now You See Me Too and G.I. Joe Retaliation, and maybe he finally stepped up and learned to improve.
It's kind of like what's that one filmmaker? He did Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, which is like one of the worst fucking movies ever. And then he did,
Is it Justin Lin?
Yeah, and then also he came back with Fast 5 and 6, and then he did Star Trek Beyond, which is awesome. I'm just like, wow. It's like this is kind of like John M. Chu in a way.
Well, so far this is one big hit. Let's see how he does with the rest of his track record. And maybe this is a one-trick pony like Wonder Woman so far is for DC.
I love Man of Steel. You be quiet.
Yeah, but it's a very divisive film. You can't deny it.
Oh, it's very no. I will admit it's very polarizing.
Yeah, you can't deny that. That's what I meant by the pony.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But there are some flaws here I have to point out.
All right.
This movie doesn't really bring anything new or exciting to the rom-com genre because there are still some cliches in there, like some really forced drama that really puts the movie to a screeching halt, at least for a bit. And there's a cliche, like, some near the end, it's like, really, you're really going there? And the pacing can be hit or miss. It can be slow in some parts, but then it can be fast-paced in other parts. It can be a bit clunky with its editing. But overall, this is a really fun time, and I really enjoyed Crazy Rich Asians, and I hope John M. Chu makes other good movies. I hope he makes better films later in his career.
Has he made another good movie besides this one?
No, I looked at his track record. All he did was some of the Step Up films.
And God,
G.I. Joe Retaliation.
That movie sucked.
Now You See Me Too, and that movie. But so far, this is an improvement, and I hope he does better. Otherwise, he could be a one-trick pony. And I will say this movie is, worth the price of admission.
All right, the dollar sign.
Yeah.
Oh, for Gary, do me a favor. Play the boing song sound effect.
Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Gary.
It's true. It's true. It is a boing.
Oh God, you're a fucking boing. Downer. Jesus Christ.
It is a big. How am I a downer?
Because last time you heard that, you were fucking dying. Now you're just like, it's a boing.
I want to go to bed, man.
Oh!
I gotta get up at fucking 4 a.m.
Okay, if you bring up work one more fucking time, I swear to God.
Actually, I'm gonna have to because I want to share the story about how I got in contact working with the Asian babes.
Well, hold that thought. Let Brady Boo do it.
I'm gonna do it after Brett's topic. So, go ahead.
All right, now it's time for some Blu-Ray Brett here.
Yay!
All right, I got 3 Blu-rays here. First off, here is a great historical film, and that is Selma.
That's a really good movie. That's a damn good movie.
I did do a review of this on my channel, but don't bother looking for it. I took it down because I was extremely biased toward it. I only saw it as a Best Picture nominee and not as a film, which is really bad on my part. So
you pulled the DOF.
Yeah. So I took it down. This is a really great, a great film. David Oyelowo.
Oh, he's amazing.
Now I don't see David Oyelowo. I actually see Martin Luther King.
Same.
He is, and this movie is a great ensemble cast, including Tim Roth and Tom Wilkinson. Tom Wilkinson as Lyndon B. Johnson is absolutely brilliant in this movie. And for all the small scenes she has, I thought Oprah did a pretty good job in the movie.
Okay, here, I don't like Oprah as a person, especially like I said, I'm not going to go into it,
Yeah.
but when it comes to her being an actress, my God, she's tremendous.
What about her talk show? You don't like her talk show?
Not really.
And she should have won for The Color Purple, by the way.
No, that was her award. That, like I said, I think it's one of the 10 greatest supporting roles ever.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Selma is there is a fault I have with Selma. Sometimes it can be really slow in some scenes. And it does deserve best song at the Oscars.
Everywhere Yellow should have got that best Oscar nom.
Yeah, he should have been nominated first, and I still can't get over that. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Him first, then David Oyelowo.
Mm-hmm.
When are you getting Big Trouble in Little China, man?
Who the hell is Julie Chen?
The talk.
The Talk?
Popular TV show.
I'll get it when I can, Gary. All right.
Please, you need it.
I do. I really like it. It's a great comedy.
You need it. It's a need.
Not a want, huh?
All right, but Selma is a great historical film, and even though it's some slow in some parts. And Ava DuVernay did a great job in this movie, and I still see A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh God, that movie is such ass, dude.
Yeah. All right. Next Blu-ray I have here is, even though Silver Linings Playbook is my favorite movie of 2012, however, this is my favorite romance of 2012. And that is Wes Anderson's Moonrise Kingdom.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Of course you are, Mike. Moonrise Kingdom is such a beautiful and heartwarming film. It contains what I consider the best romance of 2012. I love the chemistry between the two kids. I thought they were amazing together. Bathroom's right over there, Jerome.
No! I'm gonna shut up, Jerome!
Bill Murray in this movie is actually hilarious. He is so good in this movie. And I really love Edward Norton as the camp counselor. He was so good. And Bruce Willis.
Boy, isn't he in like every single Wes Anderson movie?
Starting from this to Isle of Dogs.
Oh, I thought he was.
And Bruce.
No,
Willis,
he was in Grand Budapest. Oh no, you said this to this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Bruce Willis, who actually somehow has hair again, is really good in the movie too. So every cast member, of course, knowing Wes Anderson, he loves to make ensemble casts. As always, he works great with these actors, and even the two kids who are so cute together. I love their chemistry so much. It is so cute and heartwarming. And this is one of my favorite Wes Anderson films, and I really love this movie so much. All right. And last Blu-ray I want to show you is the one that just came out, and that is Deadpool 2.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is up there with the first Deadpool. I think I love them both equally.
Oh, Deadpool 2 is a great sequel. It's so fucking funny.
I'm not going to go into... Oh, my God. I'm reading this quote here. A work of genius. It is epic. I can't believe I just say that. Guess who said it? Hugh Jackman.
Because the way the movie starts off with Hugh Jackman and the Logan movie, I'm like, damn, this movie holds no punches. And that's what I love about it.
Yes. I'm not going to go into detail about it because I already did a review on Flix, but Ryan Reynolds once again knocks out of the park as Deadpool.
He does.
And Josh Brolin is excellent as Cable.
He steals the movie for me.
Oh, yeah. And and the celebrity cameos, especially one who gets
there's
killed.
two of them. I think there's two of them. I figure it out. Matt Damon. I think he makes him and Brad Pitt.
Yes. And
oh my God, I'm gonna rip you in half now.
And I really love the Bond style opening of this movie with.
Oh my God,
and that song better be nominated at the Oscars. That song better be nominated. It better be nominated. And this movie is directed by the guy who killed the dog in John Wick.
Oh my God! Ashley calls a wrinkle in time. She calls it a wrinkle clit.
God. Yeah,
Ashley, potty mouth. I love it.
I'm not going to detail about Deadpool 2. I already reviewed it on Flicks.
Yeah, you and I did. Yeah, I think it's a terrific sequel. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, now we can. You must have been on mute or something, right?
For some odd reason, my headset's just taking a What do you want? I know, I'm trying to finish this up and good.
Okay, now we can't hear you, Gary.
Because you're having private talk.
Oh.
All right. Done with Deadpool 2. Now done on my Blu-rays. And let's have a little fun here and talk about the Halloween films.
Oh boy, here we go. Now the first one's arguably the.
I'm going to go over the first 3 films, aka the only films that have John Carpenter attached.
Sorry about that.
All right. Let's start off with the classic John Carpenter's Halloween. Now, it should be no secret, I absolutely love John Carpenter's Halloween. John Carpenter is in my top 3 favorite horror directors of all time.
Yeah, he's not only is he a trooper, but he's a fucking workhorse because he's like a one-man army when it comes to most of his films.
Yeah. He was under people's radar when he did Assault on Precinct 13, which is a really good low-budget action film.
And I like the remake too, by the way.
I heard the remake's surprisingly good.
It is.
Now, then came Halloween, and this movie put him on the map. It was when it first came out. It was just an indie film. It was just an indie film, a small indie film, and when it came out, it's like the talk of the day.
What helped? You know what helped it? Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert, when they did their review, and they're saying this is the best horror film since Psycho. Roger Ebert, I think he had it really high among his best of the year list. Maybe it was his best film of the year. It got people's attention, and people flocked to it. It's kind of like with Wayne's World, how when they did the thing for Bohemian Rhapsody, it helped brought Queen back to the map. So, yeah, Gary, and that is a fact. You little shit.
I'm sorry, were you talking? I wasn't listening.
Which is crazy that the remake was written by James the Moronic Buttplug.
I was too busy looking at stuff.
Oh, yeah. What stuff? Asians? Yeah, it does. But yes, John Carpenter's Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween is a very grounded and realistic, portrayal of evil.
Pretty much.
Within the character of Michael Myers. And we got to talk about the score composed by Carpenter himself. He has stated that he doesn't know how to read or write a note.
Nope, not at all.
He just plays and listens to what is the best mood for a film like this. And that's what I love. People like him and Keith Richards, they don't know how to read or write notes, but they make some great music.
You had to bring up Keith Richards.
Oh, come on, Gary.
It's kind of like a blind man who doesn't know how to paint, and he's about as good as Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah. But yeah, the score in Halloween, it's only like a few notes. It's only a few notes, but it will stick with you.
Mm-hmm.
That is how good this it's kind of like the score in Jaws. It will just stick with you, even though it's only a few notes.
That's actually good. Yeah, Halloween's my number 3 greatest horror film of all time.
This movie is like a big breakthrough for Jamie Lee Curtis.
Mm-hmm. As Laurie Strode.
Yes, and for the most part, Jamie Lee Curtis is really good in the movie. Sometimes, her she can be a little over the top with her screaming and whining in certain moments.
Oh yeah, you got a 7-foot tall, fucking evil, satanic monster with a knife that you could behead someone with coming after you. I'd be scared shitless too.
Yeah, and okay, and let's talk about the obvious best character in this movie, and that is Donald Pleasance as Dr. Sam Loomis.
It's Dr. Loomis. He's incredible.
I'm gonna say this. I wish Donald Pleasance was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for this movie.
Thank you very. I think it was on that list of like horror films where people should have been nominated.
It wasn't on that list, but he should have been on the list. Especially in that one scene where he's in the old Myers house and he's talking to the sheriff, making a speech of how he met Michael. It is so haunting.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
Yeah, Donald Pleasance is Dr. Sam Loomis. No one can top him, except. We'll get to that way later. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I knew Malcolm McDonald.
We'll get to that way later. Let's not ruin the moment yet. And there's another flaw I have with this film, and that is, her best friend Annie. Having fun? Never mind. I'm sure you are. Sometimes she could be, like irritating, and her
a little hokey.
Yeah, exactly. She's the only character I didn't really care about in the film. But everyone else, this is a slasher film where we wouldn't have, even though Texas Chainsaw Massacre invented the slasher genre, this is a movie where we wouldn't have, Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees or, dare I say, Chucky, if it weren't for Michael Myers.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
and don't forget William Shatner.
Oh God.
With the face mask.
Yes, that's how they made the mask in the first place.
It was a mold out of William Shatner. Yeah.
Yes. What I really love is one of my favorite tracking shots is the opening sequence where we see young Michael Myers, which is actually Hill, John Carpenter's co-writer, who is also a former girlfriend of his who unfortunately passed away.
Oh.
And of course the scene, Michael, and he stabs her. And I especially love this final shot in that scene where his parents take off the mask and the kids hold the knife, and it was just a really haunting moment. That shot right there.
Well, I think the most haunting moment aside from that is the very last scene where the cops actually shot him dead, and when they try to go for the body, he's not even there. And they're like,
and you hear his breathing. And that scene scares me.
And he's not even there. You hear him breathing, and they're just wondering, this guy is not human. He's evil itself. He's like from hell. And then the movie ends. You're just like, oh fuck. And you just turn around like, oh shit, it's right behind me.
And here's a little thing that's pretty interesting. John Carpenter got the inspiration to make this movie because he was on a high school or college trip to an infirmary for like mental people, and he noticed this one guy, he's just peeking through that hole. This one guy, he said that this guy is just standing there and looking right at him, and that haunted him, and that gave him the inspiration to make this film. I'm not joking. But yeah, John Carpenter's Halloween is a masterpiece of horror filmmaking. And since it's a horror film, I'm going to use this sound. This film is a scare-tastic film.
Yep, the sound every woman makes when they see Gary's ass. And they run away.
So, that takes care of the first Halloween. Now let's go over the second Halloween film, Halloween 2, which is nowhere on the same level as the first Halloween, but still has some really is still an enjoyable film.
Actually, it is.
I guess we can go over the flaws first, and this one being the biggest one of all is that there's a. I guess this is to my knowledge, this is the first horror film to do that, where you have a bunch of characters who are just there to be killed.
Yeah, the red shirts.
Yeah, the red shirts. They're just red shirts. That's really clever. There's a bunch of like walking mannequins. Like for instance, there's people just looking over the hospital, but they're only there just to be killed off by Michael Myers.
Pretty much, they're innocent bystanders. For
I will say, the best kill in this movie, even though it's people I don't care about, but I will say I love how it's made. Is after this couple, gets out of the hot tub, this guy's putting clothes on, and you hear no music. It's just focused on the woman putting his dress on, and in the background, you see Michael Myers, killing this guy. But there's no music, there's no sound, and I was like, this is well done. This is brilliant. I love it. But I believe it is a choice that John Carpenter wanted to do because he wanted to up the gore just for sake of upping the gore. Which
yeah, but gore should be used for scare tactics and not shock value.
Right. Because the first Halloween, it kills characters that we care about.
Yes.
In this one, it kills a bunch of, random extras who are like, I'm assuming it must be one of those, like, special offers. Hey, want to be an extra in Halloween 2 and be killed off? Here's your chance. It's like one of those things.
Yeah, those little kids, they're probably doing commercials.
Yeah. But I will say, though, Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasence, especially Donald Pleasence, are still terrific as
Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode, yep.
And I really love the haunted, atmosphere of an empty hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Because it really gives off a vibe of, when you're in an empty hospital, especially at night, you don't know what's going to happen. And I got to give appreciation for that. And, of course, we know the twist of, I guess I should say, because it's so famous, Michael being Laurie's brother.
Yeah, it's Laurie's, yeah.
It is a really nice twist, though. I got to give it credit. And it didn't feel very forced. Like, that's actually pretty clever. And especially the scene where, the famous death scene where, it blows up the hospital.
Yeah. Along with him in it, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was a really nice scene. And like I said, though, it's not a perfect Halloween film, but it is still an enjoyable Halloween film.
It's a decent sequel.
Yeah, it's a decent sequel. So it is an enjoyable time. It gets this sound. The light bulb being sound.
Whenever I think of that sound, I think of that video of those two cats eating treats and they're wearing those funny hats, and whenever they want a new treat, they hit with their paws, they hit the bells like ding ding ding, and then she gets them another treat.
So yeah, those were my thoughts on Halloween 2. Now let's get into the final Halloween film, with John Carpenter's name on it.
This movie is just like
Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
Which is funny because Roger Ebert loved this movie.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know how this is a Halloween film in general. And oh, damn it! Ow! That hurt my. Damn it! That sounded like a fucking an air can just right into my mic. Oh god! Damn it!
Okay. With Halloween 3, okay, I understand this movie has gotten a cult following over the years.
Yeah.
But I'm not on that trend.
I'm not either.
But, however, there are some good things about it, though. First off, I love the technical score, which is done by, who else? John Carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like on the same level as the first Halloween film in terms of score, but I really like the technical feel to it. It doesn't feel forced or anything. I really like that. And Tom Atkins, who plays the main protagonist, is actually really good in this movie. He's like the only character that I actually care about.
Actually, same here.
But with that said, though, for the most part, this movie bored me. It was such a boring and slow ass film.
Because it's nothing like you would. It's nothing that you would expect in a Halloween movie, and there's nothing wrong with a film that goes off course towards its original objective. Like look at Thor, and then Thor Ragnarok, which was like a pure comedy, which was fucking awesome and was hilarious.
Thor Ragnarok.
Excuse me, Horn Fuck.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great one. Yeah.
Oh, Hunter Hughes says Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage is probably better than this. I don't know if I would go that far.
No, I take this Season of the Witch over that Season of the Witch any day. But I really but another problem I have with this movie is I was to myself, okay, this must be where R.L. Stine got the inspiration to make that, because this feels like a Goosebumps episode, a really long Goosebumps episode, because it's a hammy, over-the-top villain.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable and stupid kills that are in this film.
They're so like bad.
The most famous one where the kid is wearing the pumpkin head. If I was like, are you kidding me? And the main problem I have with this movie is it took away what made Halloween, even the second one, work. it went from being like a more grounded and realistic, horror film to a Doctor Who episode. There's sci-fi elements in this movie. It's like, what is this? This is not Halloween.
No, that's the reason why we thought it sucked, because it doesn't even feel like a movie.
And I'm not complaining because Michael Myers isn't in it. I'm complaining because, this does not feel like a Halloween movie because it's not very grounded like Halloween.
Nope.
And I want there's this really specific segments like, why are these kids so invested in watching this whole this is like a big this is a running thing in the movie where kids are like glued to the screen for some reason and just watching nothing but a blank screen, and this song plays. It would be so Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
Oh my god, that got so fucking.
And I was like, I was to myself, why are these kids so invested in something like this? And I'm to myself, don't show these kids an Atari. That'll be too exciting for them. This and this movie is directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who is the editor of the first Halloween and was the former husband of the woman who played Annie in the first movie. Just let you know that. I say the best part about this movie is people remember, the ending. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! On a payphone and sound like to stop these commercials. I really couldn't get into this Halloween film, guys. I understand it's got a cult following.
I don't get it. I thought it was just stupid.
Yeah, it's just a stupid and boring and really over the top, and takes away, the more grounded aspects of it. I want to say this. I don't even think they intended to make this a Halloween movie in the first place.
Then why fucking call it Halloween?
Because here's the thing. There are a couple scenes in this movie where, guess what? They play the first Halloween movie in this.
Oh my god, they pulled a human centipede.
And a double dragon.
Oh my god.
So, I can tell they didn't want to call this a Halloween film, but they guess they put in they call it Halloween 3 because they knew it wouldn't sell, it wouldn't do well at the box office and people wouldn't care about it. So they just got to put the name Halloween 3 on it, and people are just going to come to see it. And it is just a really dumb, boring, and over the top movie. And this movie is an utter failure.
Thank you. This movie sucks. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll take this Halloween film over other Halloween films I'll get to next Sunday.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that covers the first 3 Halloween films, aka the only ones that have John Carpenter's name on it. Next Sunday, I'll be going over Halloween's 4, 5, and both versions of 6.
Both versions.
All right, and those are my topics. So go ahead, Jerome.
Let's go over the weekend box office, ladies and gentlemen. The weekend box office is brought to you by the numbers.com. Why the numbers.com? Because fuck Box Office Mojo, because the numbers.com gives you the most precise, accurate, and reliable numbers. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, this is rather interesting. Now, in terms of the new releases, we have 2 new releases that came in at came in the top 5. Coming in at number 5, it was number 4 last week. It is the movie Searching from Sony Pictures. It grossed $4.5 million, only a 26% drop, and it's in 2,000 theaters with an overall gross of $14.3 million.
I hope about it. I'll see it.
Get there. Fucking really, Carrie? He's like, okay. Coming in. Gary, hush up. Feedback.
Sleepy.
We'll go to bed. Number 4, it came in. Oh my god, why is this movie still making money? It fucking sucks balls. Number 4 is The Meg That Pegged Me in the Ass. From Warner Brothers, made $6 million with a 43% drop. It's still in 3,500 theaters with an overall gross of $131 million. Why? Why the fuck is this movie making money? It's garbage. Oh my God. Stick to The Shallows or Jaws. Other than Jason Statham, God damn, that movie is a fucking abomination. Number 3 is the latest film with Jennifer Gardner, and that, of course, is Peppermint. Shut up, Meg. From STX Entertainment, sounds like a porn name, making $13.2 million, and it's in a little under 3,000 theaters. Number 2, it dropped from number 1 with only a 38% drop, and that is Crazy Rich Asians, Gary. Making $13.6 million, and it's in 3,865 theaters with an overall gross of $136 million. It's doing extremely well. Number 1 by a landslide. I'm talking fucking landslide. The Nun. The Nun made $53.5 million. God damn. And it's in 3,876 theaters. That is a lot. That's $13,800 per theater. 53.5 mil. Holy sheep shit. What do you think, Brett? Your expression explains it all. God damn it, Gary. You're being such a fucking boo. Let's go over the top 10 worst animated movies by Watch Mojo. Thank you to LC Muscle 28. Actually, looking for Lucas Catwell for this list. Now, in the description, it gives you the top 10 through 4, and the rest I have to look up. Okay. Now, here are their list of the 10 worst animated movies. Number 10, this is known as one of the biggest bombs in history. Delgo.
Oh, that animated movie that stars Freddie Prinze Jr.
It has a lot of other well-known names too,
Burt
and
Reynolds is in it too, and Malcolm McDowell and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Number 9, Happily Never After.
Oh, I forgot that movie even existed.
And oh boy. Number 8, I never even heard of this movie. Sir Billy?
Oh God, I've heard of it. That is the movie. You thought League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was Sean Connery's last movie? Well, 8 more years later, I guess he decided to do one more film, and that is Sir Billy.
You know what? I believe the Emoji Movie is going to be number 1. It won't surprise me.
It better be number 1.
Number 7 should be number 1.
Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights.
Yes.
Okay, I want to say this about 8 Crazy Nights. How can a movie have that good animation? Because it is not at all fitting with the tone of the movie they're going for.
I feel bad for the artist who had the right for fucking cancer, because that movie was cancer. Oh, I'm Jewish, therefore I can poke fun at you. Fuck you, dude. The movie is so goddamn insulting. It's mean-spirited. It's so not funny. It's just garbage.
And it had a really forced emotional moment.
Uh-huh.
Told by Whitey.
Moving on. Number 6, Norma the goddamn North.
No, should be somewhere in the top 5, maybe top 3.
A fucking Coca-Cola, a wannabe Coca-Cola polar bear who goes to New York and he starts twerking his ass for his environment. Wonderful.
I love the song. Shut Up and Dance, but I can never listen to that song the same way again without thinking of Norma the North.
Number 5, Lucas, Strange Magic.
I'm glad it's in the top 5. That was my worst anime film of 2015. It's in my top 3 worst anime films of this decade. I absolutely hated it. And in my review, I gave Gem the Hologram some credit because even though the songs are terrible, at least they use original songs. Strange Magic, however, thinks it's Moulin Rouge when it's nowhere near on that level. Not even close.
Number 4. I didn't even know there was a fucking sequel to this movie. Space Chimps 2: Zartog Strikes Back.
It was a straight to DVD. It was a straight to DVD movie.
Then that shouldn't even fucking
Lucas's
count.
favorite film. It's
Wait,
Lucas's family.
Look, oh, Lucas.
I was saying about Lucas that right there. That's his family reunion right there.
They
The
ruined
monkeys.
Oh my god, Gary! They ruined the song "Screw You, Polar Shit." Credit to the Black Critic. I don't like the Black Critic guy. I don't follow him. There's a lot of critics I don't follow, dude. All right, now I gotta go through the video to find the next one. Oh my god! I did not know this was a fucking sequel. There was a sequel to this one as well.
What is it?
Number 3. Pocahontas 2: Journey to a New World.
Oh my god, I
You're
fucking hate that sequel.
They shouldn't even fucking count, dude.
I fucking hated that sequel so much. Hated it. Should have just been left alone as its own thing.
Okay, what's number like I said, I have to find this fucking thing. Okay, I had a feeling this was going to be on here one way or another, and I agree. Number 2, Food Fight.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah,
movie is
easily.
unbelievably awful. I cannot believe it.
It's almost unwatchable.
It's not even so bad. It's good.
Okay, here are some of the dishonorable mentions. I know you're supposed to judge a movie as its own merit, but I'm so no. Oh, okay, wonderful. I'm so happy because you got to judge a film by its own merits, but I'm sorry, I don't know if I can with this film. Tom and Jerry the movie, 1992. Dishonorable mention.
Yes, I'm so glad. I love Tom and Jerry growing up.
That it's a classic, and what made it great? They never spoke a fucking word.
No, it's the visual gags that made all the slapstick hilarious.
Yeah, it was like their version of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ow, Gary.
and the movie is not even about Tom and Jerry. Actually, it's about this little girl and
What this bitch that we don't care about?
You know, they were on the right track within the first 10 minutes. It should have been a silent road trip movie where Tom and Jerry try to decide whether or not they should help each other, but without any dialogue. It should have been like a silent road trip movie.
And then they're talking and they're doing musicals together, and I'm like, what
and the songs, they were by Henry Mancini, like one of the greatest composers ever, and the songs are awful.
No, you're all right, Cameron. Okay, let me see what's the next one. The Nut Job.
I'm glad it's in honorable mentions.
Shark Tale. Interesting.
Oh my God, Shark Tale.
I will say this: Martin Scorsese is the best part of the movie.
You know, he does have acting skills, but Shark Tale is not the right movie for that.
No, but I will admit
his best performance is that crazy guy in Taxi Driver. That is his best performance. I'm gonna shoot him with a pistol.
Wow, the Emoji Movie's not even on here.
What? When was this list posted, Jerome?
Let me see. August 10th, 2018. Okay. Ice Age 4 or Collision Course is not on here. I know that one. Emoji Movie is not on here.
I know Pokemon, the first movie, is not on that list.
The Boss Baby is not on here. Number 1.
Can I guess what number 1 is? Is it Home on the Range?
No. That should have been that. Okay, or Chicken Little. That's another one.
What's number 1?
Titanic: The Legend Goes On.
Okay, that is an awful film, but it's not even a theatrical film. This list mostly contains of straight-to-DVD movies where, what do you expect? They're straight-to-DVD movies. It's theatrical films that should count because you expect from a theatrical film.
Okay, I just gotta read this. Now, this one particular person in the comment section, his numbers 10 through 2 is like a sentence. It says, please respect the animators who work tirelessly to make the movies. And then number 1, Emoji Movie.
I am not.
I couldn't believe it's not even on the list. That's what surprises me.
Unbelievable. This list contains straight to DVD films. When you
Yeah.
have another one, Pound Puppies: The Legend of Big Paw. That's another terrible animated film.
Oh, Troll in Central Park.
That one hurts. That
Oh,
one
what-
hurts because
which one's-
it's a great
which one's the-
animator.
Which one's the wrong with Ronnie Dangerfield when he plays a fucking dog?
Rover Dangerfield. And another, do I count this as an animated film? It is by an animation legend, but this movie just straight up killed his film career. Ralph Bakshi's Cool World.
Oh, Hoodwink 2. That's another one.
Hood 2.
Now, I'm going to move on to the next one. Now, these are some of the worst films. That's it. The fucking thing will let me. The worst films of 2018 so far. I'm trying to look for a date. There is no day as to when this was released. It's not even present on here, but let's just go through this real quick. Here we go. Insidious, the last. God damn it. Insidious, the Last Key.
Is this in any order?
I don't know if it is or it isn't. It's
Where
not
did we
anybody.
from?
Looper.
Okay, it's Looper. They never do anything in order, so that makes their list not so interesting.
Next one, Proud Mary. I never even fucking heard of it.
It's a Taraji P. Henson movie.
I saw that film. It was pretty it was pretty lame.
Oh God. Next one. Oh, I can kind of agree. The 1517 to Paris.
Oh yes.
Next one. I never even heard of this movie. Midnight Sun.
I've heard of it. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger's son.
Okay, next one. Forever My Girl. Never heard of it.
I saw the trailer to it. Interesting thing. I've heard of it when I was listening to the radio in the car. I was driving and I was listening to some ad of a film, and I heard an announcer saying, "If you're a fan of Nicholas Sparks, you'll." I was like, "Wait, what?" That's not a good sign if you compare this film to a Nicholas Sparks movie.
God. Next one, Sherlock Gnomes. Yeah, this was fucking shitty.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I agree with this pick. Death Wish. Eli Roth, you are a fucking hack. Moving on.
My family saw the movie and they say that they loved it.
What? Death Wish?
Yeah.
Had they seen the original?
They have seen the original, and
then they should hate this movie, dude, because it goes against everything that the original stood for. And Eli Roth's a fucking hack. Next one, I'm not watching this because it's Netflix. I don't cover Netflix. The Cloverfield Paradox.
I still need to see that one.
Next one, Gary will agree, Winchester.
Still need to see that one.
That film was a fucking hack.
Next one, oh yeah, this is on my top 5 worst of the year. 50 Shades Fucked. Or excuse me, 50 Shits Fucked.
Yes. I'm glad that's on there.
I'm glad this one's on here. A Wrinkled Ball Sack.
I created that.
I know you did. Next one, this is a Netflix film, so I don't give a fuck. The Outsider.
I haven't seen that one.
This is the Tyler Perry movie, A Criminy.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom better be on this list. We'll see. Traffic with a K at the end.
I heard of it.
Never heard of it. Amy Schumer's I Feel Pretty.
I still haven't seen that one.
I agree. Oh, thank you, fucking Lord. Oh my God.
Is it the first Purge?
Super Pooper Troopers 2.
Oh,
Motherfuck this movie. Motherfuck Jay Chankrasekar and motherfuck broken dick bags or shit bags. What do you want to call them? Broken dick bags.
Broken Lizards. What kind of name is that?
That's their group name. Yeah, like I call them broken dick bags. Oh, fuck that movie, dude. Next one, I agree. One of my other zeros, Overboard, the remake. One of the most mean-spirited, pathetic, unfunny rom-coms I have ever seen.
Mean-spirited. I don't recall the original Kurt Russell being mean-spirited.
Oh, think about it. It's like, oh, you know what? The way I'm going to get back at this guy for being a complete asshole to me, since he has amnesia, I'm going to go and pretend to be his wife, bring him home, and make him do everything for me.
That doesn't sound like the original Overboard at all. I don't remember the original Overboard being like that.
With Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm going to make him, even though that he's a son of one of the top 100 most wealthy people in the world. How would anybody not know who this guy is? He's the son of like a multi-billionaire. Stupid. Fucking stupid. This movie can go fuck itself. It is absolute garbage.
Did you even like the original Overboard, Jerome?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Show Dogs. Raja Gosnell, just stop making movies. Yeah, just stop making movies. Other than the ones I never even heard of, this is actually really good. I'm not watching this movie. I didn't even know there was another movie. God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkness.
I hate the first two God's Not Dead movies.
I saw the first one. I despised it.
The second one is absolutely atrocious.
This is a Netflix movie, Mute.
By Duncan Jones. I heard this one was awful.
Yeah, man, that's a shame because Duncan Jones' first two movies were incredible.
Yeah, I have source code on Blu-ray.
The Week Of. I never even heard of this movie.
I believe I've heard of it. I've heard of The Week Of. I'm not sure who's in it though.
Adam Sandler. I think it's another Netflix movie.
Yeah. It's a comedy, with him and Chris Rock.
Oh, okay. It's Netflix. I'm not even gonna fucking dwell into that bullshit because he's cancer.
I think Sandler now is starting to slowly mature away from his. Well, better late than never, I suppose.
Even though he's over 50 fucking years old. Next one, Breaking In. Another. If you take Don't Breathe and Panic Room and make it for the Lifetime channel, you get Breaking In.
Yeah.
I will say, speaking of breaking in, I want to break in Gabriel Union's ass, man. You are fine as hell, lady. She's 45 and she still looks good.
Yeah, too bad she has to make some stupid decisions just for the sake of being a female equivalent of Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Hey, Tom Cruise is awesome.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's the best action star working today. Watch Mission Impossible, goddammit! Watch 3, 4, 5, and especially Fallout. That's right, you fucking boob. Okay, what's the next one? Damn right, Tiffany, she is fine. Thank you. This is another film I gave a 0 to. Not only sad and depressing, but just desperate. Action pointless. Thank you, C.A. Cougar.
I thought this was because, Johnny Knoxville is makes surprising films like Bad Grandpa and all that.
Well, but look who he's working with. Jeff Tremaine and Spike Jonze.
This one he's by himself, I'm assuming.
Yeah, except with Chris Pontius, who arguably gives the worst performance of the year. One of them. This was this was a fucking dumpster fire. All right, what's the next one? Gringo! Gary would agree.
God fucking damn it, dude. I'm just where the fuck is that movie?
Hold on.
I'm waiting to hear that movie.
Hold on. Next one, Gotti.
Yes. I'm so happy it's on there. You want something, Jerome? I noticed one of the two writers of this movie has a surprising track record. He wrote, he co-wrote the Hard Way, that buddy cop comedy with Michael J. Fox and James Woods.
Okay.
And then he wrote The Limey with Peter Fonda.
I'm not too familiar with that either.
And he also wrote Dark City.
Oh, wow.
What happened?
This is my guilty pleasure of the year because I always laughed my ass off at it for how bad it was. John Travolta arguably gives the worst performance of the year.
Oh yeah, he does. You know, I still think his Serbian accent and Killing Instinct, or it's not Killing Instinct. What's it called? Killing Season is worse.
Okay, I was waiting for this one to show up, and I'm glad it is. Death of the Party.
Still need to see that one.
Oh, Ben Falcone can go fuck himself.
He's got 2 movies next year. 2 movies next year.
Okay, this is a Netflix movie. Game Over, man. Never even heard of it.
Double Nine saw it, and he absolutely hated it.
Oh, I think it's his worst film. Slender Man. The Darkest Minds. Never heard. Oh no. This is from Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3 director. I couldn't believe it.
Jennifer Yu Nelson.
Oh God, I love Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3. They're some of my favorites. Gary.
Uh-huh.
The Happy Time Murders.
It fucking deserves to be on the list. I swear to God on my grave. Fuck this movie to the bottomless depths of hell, to the deep sea of the unknown abyss. Seriously, fuck this movie to the everlasting hell. This movie is a big piece of shit. It's a fucking disgrace to the Jim Henson comedy.
Which is funny because
even though the legacy of kill, which is ironic, but still, it's a fucking disgrace of giving his work a bad name. It's a piece of fucking shit. It's not funny. The humor is completely pathetic. And most of all, it's just stupid.
Okay.
Legitimately stupid with just so many gags that makes no fucking sense at all. That doesn't even add up to the story or what the film even is about.
Silly string.
Hey, Jerome, Abyss.
A fucking cow.
Abyss.
What the fuck hell did that movie? What the fuck did that scene hold any purpose?
That cow scene with the tentacles.
It was so fucking stupid.
I laughed at it because of how over the top and crazy. He's like, oh!
It was stupid. There was no. The whole fucking movie was just stupid gags that made no sense.
His name is Phil Phillips.
God, fuck that movie, dude.
Oh,
I fucking hate Happy Time Murders.
I know.
Fucking hate it.
By the way, Brett, yeah, James Cameron, The Abyss. Okay, here we go.
That movie is not on Blu-ray yet.
Which is crazy.
Fucking movie.
And I hope it continues like the whoa. Okay, I hope it continues the alternate ending because it's actually way better.
You know, between this and Rock of Ages, I can actually tolerate people liking Happy Time Murders than Rock of Ages.
Well, Rock of Ages is different than.
I can tolerate that. Rock of Ages is one of my negative ones.
I know, Capper.
Jesus
okay.
Christ, dude.
Relax. No, okay, next one.
Said that.
This one breaks my heart because I love Peter Berg. Mile 22.
And ironically, has a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And rightfully deserving because this movie is awful. It's so bad. AXL.
I've heard of it, Axel. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though.
Next one, Kin.
I've heard of that one.
Okay, and that was it. Okay, there's a couple of things missing. Where's the Meg? Where is the first turd? Where is the spy who took a lava dump all over me? I know there's a whole bunch more.
Skyscraper?
Skyscraper should be on there because that was brutal. There's a lot of films that should be on there. Well, yeah, that's the worst movies. So let me see what else I can go over. Let me see here. I'll ask you good folks, okay? Would you want me to go over... Oop,
Yeah.
now. Oh, my God, you goddamn phone. Hold on. Eat a turd! Okay, as I was... Oh. Okay. The 2018 People's Choice Awards.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead.
Or, hey, would you let me finish?
Oh.
The films are given a 6 out of 5. 10 terrible performance by otherwise great actors. Or Oscars most popular film category.
Go over your 6 out of 5s.
Okay, the 6 out of 5s. These are the films I gave a 6 out of 5 to, which, like, you know, the opposite, which is -1, which I did last a week. So let me scroll down and see if I can find the son of a bitch. Oh, that's not it. Alrighty, give me a second here. Where the fuck is it, Romy? You dumbass douchebag. Where the fuck is it? Thank God there's a search. Okay, here we go. Where the fuck is it? In the meantime, let me go over something else because I don't know where it is. I cannot fucking find it for some reason. What do you want me to go over?
Whatever was the first. Whatever whatever he said.
Okay, the People's Choice Awards. All right. Thank you to Count Victor for this one. I don't know why I cannot find the 6 out of 5 ones. All right. People's Choice. Here we go. Hold on to your fucking seats, folks, because we're in for a bumpy ride. Oh, my God. Loading her up.
Hurry up. I want to go to bed.
Shut the fuck up.
In the meantime, while he's there, I can actually share that story, how I ended up working with Asian women at my job.
Okay, here we go. I got it. All right. Well, so much for my fucking story. You'll hear the story. Okay. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. The best film of 2018. Here we go. And there's a lot of them. Black Panther. Yes. Avengers Infinity War. Excellent. Incredibles 2. Great. Deadpool 2. All right. Solo, a Star Wars story. I have not seen that yet. Ready Player One.
Hell yes. I have it on Blu-ray, by the way.
Yep.
'Is it Hereditary?
50 shits fucked.
Are you kidding me?
Looks like I'm gonna have to put on the glasses for this one.
Well, I'm taking off mine for that one.
A Quiet Place. All right. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Fucking really? Ocean's 8. I thought it was good, but I don't think it's best film of the year quality. Mission Impossible Fallout. Yes. And a wrinkled ball sack.
Where is First Reformed?
No one's seen that fucking movie.
Yeah, but it's got great reviews, though.
This is the People's Choice, dude. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Okay. The best comedy of 2018. Love, Simon. Really? That was a comedy?
Well, it's a rom-com per se. It's a lighthearted film.
Okay.
So I guess that counts.
Game Night. I agree. Blockers. I agree. Tag was surprising. It was surprisingly decent. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is it Life at the Party?
You got Death of the Party, Book Club, Uncle Drew, Overboard, The Spy Who Took a Lava Dump All Over Me, Mamma Mia, Here We Not Go Again. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, I thought, at least they include Super Troopers too.
If they, oh my god, if they do, I'm gonna quit the show. I really will. Okay, they did it. All right. Crazy Rich Asians.
I'm glad that's there.
Blockers, I agree. I think that's the biggest surprise film of the year. And I Feel Pretty, the Amy Schumer film.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. Oh my god. Okay. The best action movie of 2018. This ought to be interesting.
Not including superhero films, I'm sure of it because of the difference.
Actually, it includes them.
Okay.
Black Panther, Infinity War, and Deadpool 2 are on there, and Ready Player One. Ant-Man and the...
I guess it was more like an adventure film.
It was more like a fantasy adventure, yeah. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I disagree. Solo, Star Wars Story, still haven't seen it. The Equalizer 2, that's my most underrated film of the year, but I don't think it deserves to be on this list. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, no. Rampage, no. Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8's not an action movie. It's a crime film.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Meg. The fucking Meg is on here.
Huh. Wait, have I heard you say Mission Impossible Fallout?
The last one is Mission Impossible Fallout, which is the winner, easily. God damn, this is the best drama of 2018. Oh, this ought to be fucking good. Oh, hang on to your seats, folks. This is the worst one yet. 50 Shits Fucked.
Oh, no.
Breaking In.
Ah! No.
1517 to Paris.
You gotta be kidding me.
The First Fucking Turn.
That's not a drama.
A Quiet Place. That's a horror film. Oh my god, these people are Black Klansmen. Tyler Perry's a criminy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with Tyler Perry. I'm gonna say this. His worst film is not even a Medea film. It is Temptation. I can't stand it.
That's one of his worst. I will agree. Red Sparrow. I actually did not mind it, by the way. Annihilation. Fucking really?
Well, it's critically praised, so of course.
That movie is garbage, and it's sci-fi. Oh my god. 12 Strong. That's a war movie.
Still need to see that.
Adrift. That is a drama. Well, it's a romantic drama.
What did you think of it?
It's actually good, by the way, with a really great surprise that I did not expect.
It's from the director of Everest.
It's actually a good movie.
And Contraband. He did Contraband as well.
I actually like Contraband. I didn't mind it. Okay. Oh, you know this is gonna be good. The best family movie of 2018.
Is Paddington 2 on there?
I thought that movie was so fucking overrated. Oh my god. Okay. Incredibles 2, I agree. Paddington 2. Folks, okay, Gary, can you do me a favor? Gary.
What do you want?
Gary.
What do you want?
Tell your story, please. Tell your story. I need a drink.
Alrighty, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Now, let me tell you all the story of how I actually ended up working with Asian chicks at my job. So, anyways, you all know I do engineering / packaging. Well, mostly packaging, not engineering. That's once in a while. That's going to be a once in a while thing at the job. So, anyways, it was actually around my third day when I had to go in. And I was talking to my coworker, who is a really, really solid dude that I love Asian women. And basically, I just kept going on and on and on about the whole deal, about why. So apparently, my observer at the time, he overheard me talking to him, then apparently found out that I love Asian women. So the next day before I went in the factory to go do my work, he came up to me and said, "I heard you like Asian women." And I was thinking to myself, "Oh fuck, I'm going to be in trouble." Because when an observer approaches you with a serious tone, you would get worried too. But anyways, while I was in the factory, get myself ready. Let me just tell you all right now. He said to me, "Well, I have a surprise for you." So while I was on my way into the factory, he was showing me where I was going to be working today. And let me just say it right now. I went into the factory to work in the what was it? Flex field, which is eye drops, and I was just surrounded by Asian women. Myself and my coworker, because we have to stick together. For him though, he had this grin on his face and he was laughing. And then there was little old me. I was just in between these Asian girls, just sitting there, just unpackaging all these boxes to put the eye drops in the machine. But still, I was sitting through all these Asian chicks. It was hard for me to even talk to them because let's just say you all know me by now of how I am. But still, while I was sitting there, uh, when I even walked in, my observer, he literally said to me, "Merry Christmas," and he walked off. He was laughing on the way out, and I thought it was great that he actually did this to me. So I got everything in my job. I got the hours, I got the pay, and I got the women. I just gotta basically be sturdy enough, and let's just say, what's that game where you what is it? Where you have to pick one and stick with it. It was like a game that's something like that. I don't even know. But anyways,
Deal or no deal?
something like that. So what I'm gonna do is, if I can find an Asian chick who does not have a fucking ring on their finger, I'm just gonna pick one and hopefully, well, see what I can do. Ah.
Oh my goodness.
And that's how it's gonna be all week, folks. It's actually gonna be like that for a while until my main line is gonna be up and running again. Because I work in the jar line, which is the Vaseline. But since the Vaseline line is gonna be closed for a little while, gonna be working in different lines.
I'll timestamp that fucking fart and feedback.
So, folks, that right there is my little story of how dreams do come true, somewhat. Now, the real dream is just for her to come, and that's it.
For fuck's sakes, Gary.
But it's my legit happiness, though, is what counts. It's on its way there. It's just I need her now.
No, Gap Bear. I said no.
But it's true, though.
I said no.
Dude, for the first time, I'm feeling wanted. At this job, I am feeling wanted. I just need her now. That's it. That's a good thing. It's a living thing.
No. I
yes.
said no.
Yeah.
Don't fucking sing.
My mind's telling me no.
Don't fucking do it, Gary.
But my body's.
Okay. Nope. I said no, Gary. All right.
You didn't say nothing about speaking.
No fucking music. And they want me to continue. Now be quiet. All right. Sorry for that, folks. This is what happens. This is what happens when you inbreed. All right. Next up, you got.
I'm not Brett, a great guy.
Brett,
I'm not. Huh?
Feedback. Oh my
There's no
God.
feedback.
Yes, there is. You can't hear it because that's not how it works. God damn it. Okay. Family movies of 2018.
I do not consider myself a great guy.
You be quiet.
I don't.
Shut up. I'm trying to go through this fucking list. Shut up. Family movies of 2018. We have Incredibles 2, A Wrinkle Ball Sack. Paddington 2, overrated as fuck. Peter Rabbit, Jesus. Hotel Transylvania 3, not good. Sherlock Gnomes, terrible. I can only imagine this list is going to be fucking garbage. Show Dogs.
Show Dogs?
Early Man, there you go, Gary. Teen Titans Go Fuck Themselves. Christopher Robin. And Axel. Male movie star of 2018. Paul Rudd, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Chris Hemsworth, Avengers Infinity War. Robert Downey Jr., Avengers Infinity War. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool 2. Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. Dwayne Johnson, Skyscraper.
Ryan Reynolds better win this one.
Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther. Chris Pratt, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. John Boyega.
Fine.
Huh?
It should have been Infinity War. Is Footloose still the greatest movie of all time?
Yeah. John Boyega, Pacific Rim Uprising. Fucking really. Who my pick to win? Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible Fallout, because he is the best action movie star working today. You be quiet, Brett. You haven't seen the fucking movies. And Pierce Bronson for Mamma Mia too.
What? Is he still a bad singer in the second one?
Oh my god, he doesn't sing that much. Thank fucking god. He hardly ever sings, but god damn, dude. And Nick Robinson for Love, Simon. Now, female movie star. Evangeline.
Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds better win this one. I want Ryan Reynolds to win.
I want Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is the fucking man, dude. Okay, female movie star of 2018. Evangeline Lilly, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Honey, you are so hot. I don't need to be Ant-Man to go big. All right. And that's a compliment, god damn it. Scarlett Johansson, Avengers Infinity War. Oprah Winfrey for A Wrinkled Ballsack. She was awful in it. Sandra Bullock in Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8 is actually really good. And Sandra Bullock, man, you are still fine as hell. God damn, honey. Reese Witherspoon. Oh, she was. Oh, couldn't stand her.
I have a trick question to ask you. Who is the hottest, 50-year-old female celebrity? Sandra Bullock or Halle Berry?
That's tough.
Toilet water.
Or Selma Hayek.
I was going to say Selma Hayek. Yeah, I think she's the hottest 50-year-old. No, I take that back. Jennifer Lopez.
Well, she's almost 50.
She's my pick. I bet her ass cheeks taste like pumpkin pie. Oh my god.
Speaking of which, she's got a new movie coming out this year and it looks terrible.
You know what? She can do a good performance. I've seen her do it, but
Selena, she was good in Selena. You ever seen Selena?
And she was good in a couple other films too.
Yeah, pornos.
What's that one with? Oh no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, George Clooney, Out of Sight.
Mm-hmm. Leslie Mann, Blocker. She was very funny in the movie. Anne Hathaway, Ocean's 8. Okay. Lily James, Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Oh my god. What?
Is it Melissa McCarthy?
It is Melissa McCarthy for Death at the Party. The worst fucking female performance of the year.
Soap.
Yeah, you need it for your stinking ass. Bryce Dallas Howard, arguably the hottest celebrity redhead, man. Ron Howard, you make some good-looking daughters, man. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Emily Blunt, A Quiet Place. I love that. Okay, first of all, where is Charlize Theron for Tully?
Yes.
That's my favorite female performance of the year.
Because it's not a mainstream film. That's why she's not there.
But Black Klansman was nominated, and that's not mainstream.
Formula.
Shut the fuck up. And hey, Matt Montana, get ready to lose your shit. Jennifer Lawrence, Red Sparrow, which I thought she was terrific in the movie.
What did he really hate that movie?
He hates that movie, Red Sparrow. I saw it. I didn't mind it. I actually did not mind the movie. Drama movie star of 2018. Okay, Reese Witherspoon is nominated for both? Okay, yeah, Reese Witherspoon, Oprah Winfrey, John Krasinski for A Quiet Place. I love that pick. My favorite lead performance is Upgrade.
Really?
Yeah. I fucking love Upgrade. Shailene Woodley in Adrift, she was great in it. Gina Rodriguez in Annihilation, she was garbage. She was the worst thing about it. Natalie Portman and Annihil Anus. Jennifer Lawrence, Red Sparrow. Sorry, Matt. He says, cry myself to sleep. Chris Hemsworth in 12 Strong. I rather put Chris Hemsworth for Infinity War because he was amazing.
Yeah, he turned to Big Boss for Metal Gear Solid.
Well, not really. He got married. He doesn't have the eye patch anymore. Or the original Snake, who is higher than the boss. I played all the Metal Gear games. Come on now.
I'm still in the middle of the first one.
The only Snake I think of is Escape from New York.
Snake Plissken.
Yeah, that's the only Snake I think of.
Ewan McGregor for Christopher Robins, John David Washington for Black Klansman, and Jamie Dornan for 50 Shits Fucked.
No. Where's Ethan Hawke for First Reformed?
Man, this is actually a long list. How much more do I have to go here?
If you want to hear an unpopular thought, I'm going to be completely frank with you. If Ewan McGregor actually wins an award for Best Actor for Christopher Robin, I will not lie, I will be very happy with that. Why? Because I thought his performance in that film was just magnificent.
I finally found it. Jesus Christ, film again.
So I'll be satisfied with Ewan McGregor.
For comedy movie star, Awkwafina, Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, I forgot to mention her in my review. She was hilarious. I saw in the trailer. I was like, oh my god, she can be so annoying. No, she's not. She's actually hilarious. She's the second best thing behind Ken Jeong in that movie. She was hilarious.
Gary, Constance Wu, Crazy Rich Asians. Amy Schumer, you're not funny. I'm sorry. Melissa McCarthy.
She was funny.
She was, and then she did that fucking like stand up that was like just one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen. Melissa McCarthy, go fuck yourself. John Cena and Blockers. When he does R-rated comedies, he steals the show. He's fucking funny.
He better knock it out of the park as Duke Nukem. I swear to God.
Duke Nukem, bitch. Okay.
Why, for some odd reason, I just see Jason Statham as Duke Nukem and not
because
John
he's
Cena.
bald.
So he's got a good Australian.
John Cena looks like Duke Nukem.
I do not give a fuck what Cena looks like. I think Jason Statham will be badass as Duke Nukem.
Gary, just listen to me. Listen. Okay, Jason Statham as Duke Nukem. Do you see this? I'm gonna kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. No.
Hey, I'm Duke Nukem. I'm going up against the Megalodon.
I would actually be all right with Jason Statham sounding like that, dude. He's fucking awesome. Even if he's in a bad movie, he only makes those shitty films look
Thank
good.
you. And John Cena was actually really good in The Wall.
I saw The Wall. It was not a bad movie.
The first two acts is awesome, but the third act
the third act was pretty pathetic, but the rest of the movie was good. So it's like it was actually a 4 out of 5 movie. Really, a big surprise.
3.5 out of 5. I loved it until the final act. It didn't. Yeah, I'm Duke Nukem. You can't see me.
That's what I said.
Leslie Mann, Dick Robertson, Amanda Seyfried, Anna Faris. Okay, Anna Faris, you are beautiful, honey. But I'm sorry, Overboard is like the worst fucking thing. John Hamm and Tag, Tiffany Haddish and Uncle Drew. She was awful in it. And Mila Kunis, the spy who, if Kate McKinnon's name was on here, I would have moved on to the next topic. I fucking swear to God, I would. Action movie star Chris Hemsworth, Evangeline Lilly, Ryan Reynolds, Donald Glover, which I heard he was really good in. Alicia Vikander for Tomb Raider. Yeah, she looks the part, but that's about it. Chadwick Boseman, Danaya Gurira.
Michonne from The Walking Dead. Let's just call her that.
Michael B. Jordan, Dwayne Johnson. Oh my God. Chris Pratt for Jurassic. What'd you call it, Gary? Jurassic Fart, Broken Rectum. Yes? Okay. Scarlett Johansson and my pick, Tom Cruise. Fallout. And there you have it. Okay, let's move on. God.
Tom Cruise is going to win that one. I just know it.
Okay. Wait. Tiffany, you have a lot of future wives.
Hockey puck.
Yeah, something that we... Hockey puck? What the fuck?
Hey, we gotta end let's end the show, man. I want to go to bed.
Shut up! I got one more time.
My God go to sleep.
Well, then go to sleep while we're
Well,
going.
then go to sleep while Brett and I, go over the last shit, asshole. All right. Films I gave it a 6 out of 5. These is like the end to them where I went over the negative ones. Here's are the films I gave my rarest 6 out of 5. Here we go. James Cameron's Aliens.
I have that. I have every Alien film on Blu-ray. Mine is AVP movies, but do I really need those? No.
No. Just get Alien, Aliens, and Prometheus. Fuck the rest of them.
I have them all. Alien 3 and Resurrection only come at. I got 3 and Resurrection because they come in the whole anthology box set. That's the only reason why I have them.
Okay. Next one. How can you not give this a 6 out of 5? Back to the Future. The movie that should have won Best Picture over Out of Africa.
My favorite 80s movie of all time. I'm like I said, it's my biggest Oscar snub of all time.
It's up there for me as well. I mean, I have the fucking DeLorean right there. The actual model.
I'm so jealous. Yeah.
With the Mr. Fusion. It's got Mr. Fusion on there.
Yeah. What's the Academy's motto to nominate, an award movies that people will remember forever? Yeah. Out of Africa, we has over 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
And yet Back to the Future is like, I think 95 to 100.
96, I believe. That's what I read.
So there you have it. Okay, hold on a minute. Next one, Captain America: Civil War.
I have it on Blu-ray.
And you're probably wondering, okay, Jerome, if you think Infinity War is one of the best, why didn't you give that a 6 out of 5, but this one a 6 out of 5? Because this movie was like, this was a breakthrough. Okay? Where Infinity War, it kind of followed the same, I want to say formula, but like multi-dimensional paths and shit like that. But I will say the villain is what made Infinity War arguably the best film of the whole series. So
the Lucas baby formula.
Be quiet. Next one, Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, every time I watch that movie, I think to myself, man, I want some pizza right now.
Extra cheese is $2.
And Spike Lee was actually not a bad actor in that movie.
He was really good, and let me tell you something. The final act of that movie is going to leave you just silence.
Oh yeah! What the fuck?
Wow!
The fucking Wall of Fame now.
Radio Raheem, fuck you and fuck
And
you.
by the way,
too.
that's Gus from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Turtle.
Crush. Okay. E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Extra testicle.
I want that film so bad. I love it so much.
That
I
should
have
have
it on VHS.
fucking won Best Picture. God damn it.
Yes, it should have.
Next one, Forrest Gump. That's a movie that every time it's on television, I can go back and watch it every single time. That's in my top 10 greatest films of all time.
Gary Sinise, for me, is the best actor in that movie. I love him so much. Man.
He's like, don't you be thinking that you're going to be calling me sir. And then Tom Hanks is like, what?
I actually want there to be a sequel to E.T. Why? Because I just want Lucas to be the alien. I swear to Christ, if they make a sequel to E.T. and Lucas as the alien, it'll be a fucking 6 out of 5 for me.
You know what? He could play that fucking game. We had to enter the letters and shit. Like E.T. was using the phone home.
You want to know what's funny? They were playing Sesame Street in the background in E.T. If you noticed that. Fucking Lucas watching Burt and Ernie.
Wait, Jenny was okay, hold up a second, Tiffany. Here's the thing about the character Jenny. Look how she
hippie. She's a hippie.
No. Look how she grew up. She grew up with an abusing. Well, her father was an abusive alcoholic. He was an awful human being. She had a rough life. She was doing multiple drugs, and there's a reason why she got a hold of Tom Hanks, because that sequence when Tom Hanks realized that he had a son. Oh my God! It chokes me up every fucking time.
It does, man. But here's the deal, though.
And the
thing is, fucking Forrest and Jenny, they were meant to be together. It's just that Jenny didn't realize it.
She was fucked up. She was fucked up.
Well, yeah, and she just didn't realize that he was the one for her until way later.
Well, and another thing is, like, when Forrest Gump realized that was his son, and he was scared that he would, have like his effect where he was like, like he was slow.
Oh, that.
No, because he had an IQ of 75. He's not like, and he was about to balk, and he's like, no, he's actually a very, he was just relieved. And it was just like, oh, oh, God. Sorry. Oh, Pulp Fiction should have fucking won. I'm going to shut the fuck up, man.
That's me.
You be quiet.
I'm going to tell you right now, man, Forrest Gump, he actually gives the perfect definition of the smartest retard.
Oh, God. That's like the perfect.
He's not really retarded. He's just
he's slow.
Yeah. Well, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And that movie's like the perfect perfect blend of comedy and drama. Like he's talking to Lieutenant Dan, and Lieutenant Dan's like, "You ever found Jesus, Gump?" And then Forrest is like, "I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for him, sir."
Oh, and speaking of Jenny, by the way, Robin, right? You're over 15. You're still very fine.
She's damn skippy, she is. But yeah, love Forrest Gump. Next one of the greatest war movies I've ever seen, Glory.
Oh my God, I cannot believe Edward Zwick did not get nominated for Best Director.
That's a slap in the face.
Although I am glad they gave it to Oliver Stone.
Yes. I know Denzel Washington won, and rightfully deserving. And I believe, didn't James Horner get nominated?
He was nominated, but for Field of Dreams, which I think he should have won for Field of Dreams.
I think he should have won for Glory. Or did he won for Glory?
No, he didn't. He didn't get an Oscar until Titanic.
Oh my God, that's bull. Nothing for Aliens, Glory, or Braveheart.
Braveheart should have been his first.
That's a slap in the fucking face, man. Next one, to me, the greatest crime film ever made, Goodfellas.
That is the movie that made me think a little more seriously about film.
Yep.
It's my eighth favorite movie of all time.
It's Go ahead, Gary.
I didn't say anything.
Asshole. Next one, The Empire Strikes Back of animated sequels. How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Oh. I still haven't seen the Dragons films yet.
Oh my God. Third one, my most anticipated next year. Next one, the greatest film of the decade, Inception.
I have it on Blu-ray. I love it so much.
Next, and by the way, fuck you, Harvey Weinstein. Next one, Inside Out. Pete Docter, you are
He
genius.
is my favorite animator at Pixar.
Me too.
He's
a legend.
My number 3 and number 2 Pixar films are Pete Docter films. I think you know what my number 3 and 2 are.
My number 5, 2, and 1 are Pete Docter films. And by the way, these are all in alphabetical order. Next.
I'm on a tangent here, but I just want to say this when it comes to Pixar animators. Each director at Pixar has their own unique style. Andrew Stanton is all visual storytelling.
Yep.
Pete Docter is for dialogue, and
dialogue and like character emotion, like character connection.
And Lee Unkrich is a character emotion, making you cry. Lee Unkrich.
Oh yeah, she did it to me almost in Toy Story 3. She had me bawling like a baby in Coco. God damn it.
Tissue.
Would you fuck off, Gary? All right, next one.
Brad Bird is a what style does he use? Is it dialogue? Well, dialogue Ratatouille.
Action driven.
Well, Ratatouille's not action driven.
Yeah, he is. Look how when he's cooking. Next one, Memento.
That movie should have won Best Screenplay. Because
thank you. Him and his brother should have won for that.
Yeah, it won. Gosford Park won Best Screenplay, which is a good Robert Altman film. But
no, that's bullshit.
Memento should have won.
And thank you, Richard Roper. He also named it the best film of the year. This next one, Gary, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Love that one. Rest in peace, Milos Forman.
Yes. To me, Jack Nicholson's best performance and best movie.
I think it's my second favorite performance of his.
Which is number 1?
As Good as It Gets.
Next one, arguably the greatest movie script in the history of film, Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yes. I love it.
I couldn't disagree with you anymore, Jose. I couldn't stand La La Land. I don't think that's a 6 out of 5 at all. Sorry. Next one, the greatest war film ever made, Saving Private Ryan.
That's my second favorite war film behind Platoon.
That's a good one, dude.
And I'm still upset at the Oscars.
To me, the biggest snub in the history of the Oscars. Saving Private Ryan. Why? Harvey fucking Weinstein.
I'm guessing there were some female awards voters and Harvey Weinstein went up to them.
It wouldn't surprise me. Next one, the greatest movie ever made, Schindler's List.
I have it on Blu-ray, and I have a nice looking case, by the way. That is one of the greatest 3-hour films ever.
Yep. It's the most important and the most uplifting film. Or inspirational. Next one, the Star Wars. I'm not calling it A New Hope, goddammit.
Thank you. That's why I say to people.
Whoever says call it Episode 4 New Hope, you can lick my nuts, okay?
Call it by how it was originally called.
Star Wars.
That's why I say to people like you, Jerome, to call Final Fantasy VI, not 3.
That's a video game. Next one, to me, the greatest action movie of all time. Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
That, hell yes. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this. I went to every dollar store, and guess what? They have all the Terminator films except for Terminator 2 on Blu-ray. And every dollar store I went to, I was like, what is wrong with these stores? You have the first Terminator, which is good, which is the only one I have on Blu-ray. But then you have 3, Salvation, and Genesis.
Oh, God.
But not Terminator 2. You gotta be kidding me.
That's like the same thing that happened to me when I went to a one video store. They had all the Alien movies, but not Aliens.
Yeah, these other Dollar Generals.
What the fuck?
You don't have the first 2 Alien films, but you have Alien 3 Resurrection and some of the AVP movies?
Oh.
Not even Prometheus or Alien Covenant, at least? Come on.
C.A. Cougar is Star Wars, my favorite movie of all. Dude, okay, I don't think there's a bigger fan of Star Wars than C.A. Cougar.
Oh, I'm a lover of Star Wars myself. I'm a huge lover of Star Wars.
Yeah, but every time you see C.A. Cougar, every single time he's wearing Star Wars. He's like the angry video game nerd. He's got like maybe 300 of like Star Wars shirts and like 10 beanies and
We're the real Star Wars fans, not those SJW pricks.
Oh, fuck them, dude.
For stupid reasons.
Jesus Christ, Jose's giving all his 6 out of 5s.
Some of them I kind of agree with, some of them I really don't. Like I said, next one. Oh yes, how can you? This is like the definition of a 6 out of 5 film. The Dark Knight.
You know, I always thought a 6 out of 5 should be at least a rare grade.
It is, Gary.
And people are still saying, and I see people saying, "Oh, Dark Knight is just a comic movie." I don't know why people are upset about not being on her best picture.
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, I've given out 10 -1s and 25 6 out of 5s in my entire life. And I've seen thousands upon thousands of movies. Get back. Get back.
Don't have to yell at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gary.
What?
Did you hear what I said?
Uh-huh.
What did I say?
I heard you. Just continue.
Yes, The Dark Knight. Next one. This is the greatest sequel ever made and the greatest sci-fi movie ever made. The Empire Strikes Back.
That is my 6th favorite movie of all time.
Attaboy. That's my number 2.
And it has, for me, the greatest lightsaber duel ever.
Okay, it's between that one or Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Before George Lucas fucking ruined it.
And go ahead, kill me what I'm saying, but I think the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin and Revenge of the Sith is in my top 5 favorite lightsaber duels.
Oh.
Sorry. It is.
Oh, nutsack. It just got hit. Oh, okay. Next one. This is you gotta have this on there. The Godfather.
I have the whole trilogy on Blu-ray. I think Godfather 2 is my favorite sequel of all time.
It's up there. The only problem I have with Godfather 2 is a little bit too long.
Yeah, but it hits all the right moments, so.
Oh, especially the scene with his brother on the boat.
Oh, yes, and I love how when Robert De Niro as young Vito Corleone got his revenge.
Oh yeah, he gave it to him personal. He's like, "Here, you motherfucker!" He gutted that motherfucker. The third movie, I really liked it a lot, and then Sofia Coppola showed up. Boom! It did a nosedive.
Francis Ford Coppola had Winona Ryder in mind for that part.
He should have used her.
She would have been fantastic.
Next one, the #1 rated movie on IMDb, The Shawshank Redemption.
I still need to buy that film on Blu-ray.
To this day, it is the greatest directorial debut of all time.
And it is the best Stephen King movie ever made.
I agree.
And it should have won, I'm sorry, John, but it should have won adapted screenplay.
I think that movie should have won Best Picture. I know, Best Director.
It should have been nominated. And also, that should have been Roger Deakins' first Oscar.
Thank you very much. The next one,
the scene where it, like, you know, pans out in the tunnel hole and the warden's just ripping the paper, and that's a perfect shot.
not only that, but the scene where he's playing the music on the recording just to piss off the warden, and then everybody just stares at it, and it shows a huge, epic scope. I was like, yeah, that was Roger Deakins' award. Next one, hello, Clarice.
I have it on Blu-ray, and I have that beautiful poster right there, if you can see it.
Right there. The Silence of the Lambs.
And
one of the rare movies to win the 5 big awards.
Yes, and rightfully deserving of all of them. And I think Ted Levine as Buffalo Bill should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Thank you.
And I want to say this. Ridley Scott, you should be ashamed when Brett Ratner made a Banner Hannibal Lecter movie thing.
Yeah, and it was actually good. Red Dragon. I couldn't believe it.
I hated Hannibal so much.
Oh, I despise Hannibal.
It killed what made Hannibal Lecter a compelling character.
Not only that, he's like, I'm having a friend for dinner.
You made Hannibal Lecter an anti-hero? Are you kidding me?
He's not an anti-hero.
And Gary Oldman's makeup, my God.
Yeah, to me, Dr. Hannibal Lecter is the greatest villain of all time.
An anti-hero in that movie. You gotta be kidding me.
Next one, The Wolf of Wall Street.
I have it on Blu-ray. It is my number 5 favorite Scorsese movie of all time.
I think it's my number 2 or 3 last time I checked.
Thank you, Martin Scorsese, for introducing us to Margot Robbie.
Oh, dude, the scene where she gets, takes her home, she comes undressed, she pulls that thing, and she has her leg crossed. I was just like, I look at Leo, I'm just like, if you don't fucking tap that ass, I'm going to.
Oh yeah, and
holy shit!
Irishman, my most anticipated movie next year. I'm so excited for it.
And my final 6 out of 5 film, Pete Docter, I Love You, Up.
That is my 3rd favorite Pixar film of all time.
My number 1, and to me, it's the greatest animated film of all time.
And Jerome, not to get off topic here, but even though it is a Netflix movie, are you still going to see The Irishman?
I'm tempted.
It's Martin Scorsese.
I know, and it's got a good cast. Oh.
And it is getting a theatrical release, a limited theatrical release, but still a theatrical release nonetheless, so I guess that counts.
Okay. Well, I think we're approaching the 3-hour mark. I guess that does it for now. As for you guys who sent in your topics in the comment section, us group will go over those next week. I appreciate you for sending in the links, and we will try to, cover them all for the episode 58. So, Mr. Gapper.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to have to do it for this episode of Flicks with Dicks for you all. Thank you all for joining for episode number 17. Another basic episode. Next week, we'll try and have ourselves a guest joining in. We'll just have to wait and see what will go down and such like that. But until then, while during the episode, what the fuck?
You watching football?
No, it was some popped up on my end. But anyways, like I was saying, that wheel, I bought that wheel finally because while they were going over that, I went over that color-coded wheel, and I have that probably sometime soon. It's supposed to arrive this week, so we'll just have to wait and see. As for then, folks, thank you for tuning in, and ciao for now.
Brady Boop.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Flicks with Dicks. Next Sunday, I'm not sure if I'll have some Blu-rays, maybe I will, you never know. But I will have some more movie reviews on the way. And to continue the marathon, I will be reviewing Halloween's 4, 5, and like I said,
Both versions.
Have you seen both versions of 6, Jerome?
I think I seen one of them.
You probably saw the theatrical cut, not the producer's cut.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Oh, you would not believe the producer's cut when I talk about next Sunday. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited for the Halloween movie, and I look forward to talk about the other Halloween movies with you guys. And like I said, we're saving a certain movie for a very special Sunday. And,
Wonderful.
yeah. So those are my topics, and here you go, Jerome. Take it away.
The hell was that? Absolutely, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in to episode 57 of Flicks with the Dex. Tuning into episode 58, where we go over for more topics. I don't know if we're going to have a guest or not. We'll see. And I'm going to head over to Nick Canino's channel because he's going to go over some films for the fall. Wait, is it going over films for the fall movie scene? No, he's going over some of the best and worst films of the summer, I believe. Sorry about that.
So, folks, tune in. As for most anticipated films for the fall and winter, I said it before, I really wasn't guaranteeing on us doing it, but everyone wants it. But the thing is, if we do it, it is going to be late. But here's the deal, though. It's out of my fucking control. I know. Oh, I'm able to put dicks aside. Yeah, I can't do this. Well, there's a difference between Flicks and booking that type of program. Flicks is a regular programming that airs every once a week. But when it comes to those type of videos that are like specially planned, yeah, there's a difference with that. But we'll just have to wait and see if we do it. It is going to be a little late, but again, that's been out of my control because, again, working 40 hours a week, it does take it out of you. So then it'll be late if we do it, but I'll keep you all updated. Post and such, thought I'd bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it.
Okay,
that's all I got.
And by the way, this Friday will be uploaded on Ryan O'Toole's channel when I went up against Christopher Durbin and Rotten or Fresh. I cannot give away any details or spoilers. Just stay tuned for that. Other than that, stay tuned for the latest updates to come. And once again, motherfuck Thrillist for that bullshit list and the People's Choice Awards because it sucks more fucking balls and dildos than a goddamn dumpster fire. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go check out Nick Onino's channel on one half, and on the other half, I'm going to go and look up some sweet female porn starring Kimber James.